It's MARKPIRES.
I was walking down the
And it's
road
real
today,
talk.
looking for another way
To ease my mind
living.
and hell my living. It's real talk. It's the daily variety show, MARKPIRES Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 654 in a row of the MARKPIRES Real Talk show. And we're going to get into it, just like we do every day. So head to YouTube, head to DLive. We're only 22 away from, or 28 away from getting to that magic number on DLive. We're going to be doing an exclusive show once a week on DLive. Each week, it's going to be a different character hosting it. It's going to be exciting. No holds barred, uncensored. Going to be very, very interesting.
Oh my goodness, look, not a competition by any means, but if it was, George Rochot started the show with fire. He came out like a lion during Gladiator, and he's like, oh, look, I'm going to bite your face off, Mr. Gladiator. And that's what Rochot did, really.
Bubba, Reiki, Granny, Vintage from the top. Vintage got the notice, finally.
Finally.
Guys, I'm so excited to be here with you, and I already have something to play for you if we have enough people on. Let's see. I'm going to go over to my page, and let's get ourselves logged in here. Oh, that's interesting. Why don't I see...
Okay, I guess it's just not going to bring me to my actual page, like whatever. Oh, you want me to sign in now? Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. Why don't I do that? You're not even recognizing the friggin' thing? Are you kidding me? Holy cow, this is like unbelievable. Seriously, like what?
Like, how does this not have my info in here? I've been logged in here for the last 6 years. That's a little creepy, actually. I'm not going to open it. You know what? Let's just do it this way. We're going to go and just open up the feed. Let's just type in the show. Let's just type in the show, and we'll go right to the page. How about that? How is everybody doing this evening? We're going to play some music for you. And we're also going to play some FaceSwaps. Yeah. And then we're going to hang out, and we're just going to kind of connect, all right? Let's see how this is over here. Hammerlin's going to show up. I'm telling you, he's showing up tonight. Oh, hold on.
Oh, look, they're going to put my volume on and everything.
So, guys, I am officially here with you. Oh, you know what it was? I kicked myself out. Yeah, I did that the other day. Guys, guess what?
There's something to live for.
Yeah, there's something to live for. There is something to die for. I know it's kind of a little bit of a morbid thing to say that there's something to die for, but realistically, living is the reason to die. Sig, how you doing? Denise in the house, guys. Very exciting news tonight. Let's get this woohoo going for Denise and her son. She's with her son tonight. This is very exciting news. Woohoo! The woohoo! Who does not feel a woohoo? Honestly, if you don't feel a woohoo, you got something going on inside of your head. All right? Seriously. So, guys, we are here, day 654 in a row, and we're about to just basically blow the lid off the place, okay? I want to say this is a very special episode because Denise is here with her son, Dakota, and he's watching for the first time. So I'm excited about that. Nacho business! And Reiki's in the house, and George is kicking in some stuff here too. Guys, we're going to get right into it. Okay, I have a Donald Trump clip for you for the day. We might as well see what it is. Let's go with it. Here we go. You guys, just to give you preface here, okay? Guys, first of all, please smash that like. I see my lucky number 13 on, but only 6 likes. And if you could hit the 13, that would make me very happy, first of all. Secondly, the more people that actually respond, like or dislike, this is what Wages tells me, it helps the algorithm. So if you could at least pound that thing while you're here, you'd be doing me a huge favor to get this program out there. Because as you know, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, they all want to shut this program down because of stuff like this. It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We had Donald Trump, who's on the campaign trail, and some information about Sleep Sofa came out today. Let's get to it.
Thank you so much. We are officially weeks away from the election where I destroyed Joe Biden in the square. And very, very bad information is coming out about the sleep sofa, and nobody's talking about it like his son Hunter, the crackhead. I mean, did you see this guy? Look at the pictures, people. You're going to have to search, though. Why is Hunter Biden information being censored from Facebook and Twitter? I think I'm going to have to take them down. What do you think? I think I'm going to have to do it. We're weeks away from me winning the election again. And all of this information's coming out about the sleep sofa, and nobody wants to pick up the cushions and see what's underneath. I'm gonna flip that friggin' sleep sofa over. I'm gonna grab that Joey futon, and I'm going to turn it upside down for you. Look, you may think Joe Biden's okay right now. Just wait till you see what we have in store for good old Sleepy Pooper Pants. That's right, he's going down. We're taking down Pelosi as well. I think my favorite photo was of Hunter Skeet Ulrich Biden passed out with a crack pipe falling out of his mouth. It was so funny. I was like, what is Skeet Ulrich doing? He's asleep with a crack pipe in his mouth. Hilarious. I got an idea. Why don't we give him a job with Burisma Oil for the Ukraine? We'll take $3.5 million from the Russian mayor's wife. And I got one more. Let's take $1.5 billion in securities from China. How about that, Skeet Ulrich Biden? Huh? Oh my goodness. Look, there's plenty more to come. Just stay tuned and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
All right, so I have a little to add there on the, because this is, you guys, I think you know this by now. Why is it still sitting there like that? When I make these things, I only watch them for the first time with you. So I see a few things I want to add, like the reference when he says that sleeps over. He's Hunter Biden sitting there passed out with a crack pipe in his mouth. Like, he's sleeping. He's asleep, just like his father. I'm going to make a joke about how he just takes after dear old dad. Look, he's laying on his sleep sofa. I think that's a patented sleep sofa #1. If you look on the side, if you look really close, you'll see the signature. It's a signature model. It's the Sleep Sofa Joe series. That's right. And he got the velour one. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, guys. Oh. Let's see. Daniel, my brother, how are you? Vintage nacho business. Guys, I got to tell you something funny because I see Daniel said, any chance of call-in tonight? Oh, you want to have a call-in tonight, brother? We'll do call-in night for sure. Let's get that going later on. I'll switch over the screen so you guys can see the number and give a ring, and we'll take some calls today. That'll be pretty cool. Because this is about us interacting. It's about us connecting. And we've been doing it for 654 days. And people like Denise have known it for a lot longer because they've been with me for a while, understanding the philosophies of the show. And the simple concept of affecting a positive change one person at a time. It's something everybody should be able to grasp. That's why it's the motto of the show. I didn't come out here and say, you need to dig into the depths of your soul in order to understand your reality. And if you do, you're going to understand the essence of being. And then there's carrots there too. Like what? No, this is very simple. Affect a positive change one person at a time. If you do this, you will fill your own soul. I call it soulfillment. It's a made up word, just like many of the other names I've come up with on this show. Dadsy Peloisin, Sleep Sofa Joe, Joey Futon, which is not mine. That was actually Jen's. Jen hasn't been on a little bit. I get random messages from Jen 913, but he hasn't been on a bit. Ricky, how are you? And Jen 913 is like you guys. He would be adding to the show. I'm looking in the window. He's like, hey, Mark, what about Joey Futon? And I first thought he said that I looked like Joey Fatone. I'm like, I don't think I look like Joey Fatone. What are you doing? And so I brought it up. I'm like, Jen, what are you, Joey Fatone? I don't know. I don't really think I look like Joey Fatone. He goes, no, Mark, read it again. Joey Futon. And I'm like, oh my goodness, my mind was blown because I thought that Sleeps Over Joe and Bumbling Biden
were kind of the end-all, be-all, right? But now we have a third. It's the sleepy pooper pants, Joey Futon taking a nap on his sleeps over Joe. Look. No, hold on. He's not napping on this. No, he's not. They said he's not napping on the sleep sofa. He is the sleep sofa. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't realize he was a piece of furniture that you could lie on. Well, he lies a lot. If you listen to the sleep sofa talk, it's kind of like hearing CNN. You're like, wow, I just heard this entire narrative on CNN. Oh, that's because he's reading it off of his teleprompter.
Oh, Gretty's got one for me. Let's hear it, Gretty. I'm going to play you guys something real quick. This is last night's bit. So just you get the feel here, okay? Here's a couple of bits here. This is Trump back on the rally. It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We're going to head to Donald Trump, who's down in Florida for his first rally since contracting coronavirus. It's Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. So excited. I'm back, baby. That's right. I'm back. You can't stop the Donald. Coronavirus is running scared from Donald J. Trump. It's very clear I'm a very, very fine specimen. And basically, there's no way you could take down the Trumper. Look, I'm 74. I'm about to do some freaking cartwheels up here on the stage. That's right. I'm so excited to be here with you in Florida. And look, it's the citrus state. We're talking about maybe getting some oranges while we're here. Keep up your immune system. Remember, you never ever hear anybody talking about building up your immune system. Never, right? I haven't heard Fauci say it once. They said go straight forward into your freaking house. Put a mask on. Stay inside. Don't go, ever. No, seriously. Look, I think you have to understand that Dr. Fauci's full of crap, really. And Joe Biden, he's just not ever telling the truth. I hear everything coming out of his mouth is straight out of the fake news narrative. I understand that his people are writing the actual fake news, and then they have him take it, and then he reads it again, and they're like, oh, well, Sleeps Over Joe said it, and so did Joe Scarborough, so it must be true. Oh, let's tune into Don Lemon real quick. What's he saying? Oh, he said this, and so did Joe Biden, so it must be true. Fake news, people. Fake news. Well, anyway, look, I just wanted to let you know that this is the greatest time of my life being here with you in Florida. That's right, I'm going to take a hop, skip, and jump down to Mar-a-Lago, play 18 holes. That's right, coronavirus last week, playing 36. I may play 18, and then another 18 at twilight. Look, these guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, right? Get some golfing while you're in Florida. Anyway, I will see you at the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
So that's the funny bit there. Hi, Lil. How you doing, Lil? Why does this keep happening? You guys see this? It's still here. The screen is really weird. I didn't know this. That's very odd. So, 18 holes at midnight.
Look, he's going to at 36 holes.
Well, Lil, look, I understand that you're a fan of mine. Look, my Aunt Judy told me that Donald Trump was a bad guy, that he lays out in the sun too much, he plays a lot of golf. And then, of course,
Joe, Sleepy, wake up, Sleepy Pooper Pants. What are you doing? What's that smell, Joe?
I don't know. What did you step on something?
No, I think you may have sat on something. Yeah, it's your poopy. It's all over you now. Jill, or should I call you Joe? I'm not really sure what to call you, because he kind of says that you're Joe. I'm really confused about the relationship. He's marrying himself. He's going to be first lady. I don't know. Look, Donald J. Trump winning big league. My computer caught the flu on. Yes, that's exactly right. Johnny's in the house.
Guys, we are here to have a great time, Lil, and your opinions are great. If someone really has an F Trump opinion, I just want to ask you one question. Okay, what are your reasons? And if you have he's a racist, xenophobe, anti-Semite, then you don't know what you're talking about. Go and actually look at his accomplishments. Judge on accomplishments. Don't judge on what you hear from the fake news media, because it's all lies. This is a narrative that is literally penned by Hollywood. The best writers in the world are writing a script that each and every one of us are eating up on a daily basis and saying, let me have more negativity. Blah, 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 blah. Shut it down. I call it the negatube. That's another one of mine. It's TM'd, actually. I'm getting a TM on that. I'm trademarking negatube. That's mine. Okay, I don't want anybody else to take. It's mine because I shut it off on December 31st, 2018. I don't care if I ever turn it back on again unless I'm on there destroying every single thing that's there, because I'm sick of the negativity and it needs to come to an end. What we need to do is build light here. And if you hate Trump, okay. If you love Trump, okay. These are all face swaps we should be able to laugh at. This is the first time in history where comedy is being criticized to the point where it's censored for being funny and truthful at the same time. I'm sorry. The guy's a freaking sleep sofa. And Donald Trump is crazy. This is what we're dealing with.
Look, that's why I say crazy things like I'm super freaking bad.
Like, did you guys see? He said Superman. I cannot believe this. What I do is I go and I film like 4 or 5 minutes of Trump, 4 or 5 minutes of Biden, and that's what I use to make my clips. I'm actually listening to this today. Usually I just pop it on and I walk away and I come back because I'm not using the audio. I'm using his movements. And
look, yes, I did this, that I'm talking about sleepity poopity pat.
And so that's what I work off of. But today I actually had it on. And I hear him saying, he's like,
look, I'm not really sure what they gave me, but I felt like super bad afterwards.
I was like, no way. Is he even watching the show? Because if you have not seen this, I did 4 days in a row of him basically saying that he thinks he's Superman. Actually, this is the best version right here. Hadley said to me 3 or 4 days ago, Mark, have you ever done a Trudeau impression? Do you think you could do a Trudeau impression? I'd love for you to do my PM. Now, I've never heard Trudeau before. Never even listened to him speak. I know who he is. I've seen pictures of him, and he's right up there. And I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. So I listened to this guy, and I swear he sounds exactly like Liam Neeson. In fact, if you don't know who Trudeau is, I'm going to show you very quickly what I heard. I'm going to show you what I heard, and then you could say if I was close at least. Let's see. Justin Trudeau. I should be in right here. It should be one of my recent plays. Here we go. This was just a few days ago. I want to find the one here. This is the one I use. Ready? So this is what I listened to.
Crisis. And not just because of the last few months, not just because of COVID-19, but because of the last few decades.
It's Liam Neeson, like a young Liam Neeson.
This is our wake-up call.
This is our wake-up call.
We cannot ignore it.
We cannot ignore it.
Time and time again.
Time and time again.
History has shown us.
Turning
away for failing to act is much too high.
Is much too high. We can't look away any longer. Okay, so that's where I am, right? Here we go. This is what we came up with. This is what we came up with for my brother. Because when I'm challenged with something, this is what I try to do, is I try to stand up and bring you something that's pretty cool. So, here we go. Trudeau and Trump. It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. We head to a phone call between Justin Trudeau and Donald J. Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Trudeau.
My fellow Canadians, we are at a crucial point in a time with COVID-19. I will be taking a phone call with our neighbor to the south, Donald Trump, who believes that he can help us in our battle. And unfortunately, he has contracted COVID-19. So our hearts are out to him and all of those living in the United States. We, as Canadians, are completely in unison with our support to our neighbors from the south. So let's see what that phone call is about. Justin, it's Donald J. Trump. How are you?
Mr. President, it's a pleasure to speak with you again.
I hear you had a spike up in Canada, and we're very much concerned about you. Well, thank you, Mr. President. We appreciate your concerns towards us, your neighbors to the north. How are you doing with the coronavirus?
Oh, no, I'm doing fine. Coronavirus. Nobody in America realizes that I'm the son of Jor-El.
Wait, you mean Superman's son?
That's right. My father came here from Krypton.
Mr. President, they're saying certain things about you, and I'm a little concerned hearing your descriptive nature on this phone call.
Gave birth to me, then I came, and I was living in a field for like 4 days until my uncle and my aunt came and found me.
Mr. President, that's the actual script to Superman.
I was asleep underneath like an old milk truck or something. And when they found me, they were like, oh, look, there's a baby underneath the milk truck. Go and get him under the milk truck. And I said, no, I'm okay. I spoke perfect English at like age 0. Put my finger on the truck, pushed it aside, got up. I said, look, my name is Trump. You could call me Super Trump if you want, but really, my name is Kal-El.
Donald, I think you may need some help.
Look, you have to understand that I was made on a different planet. So I'm able to take on coronavirus without any sort of backlash, really. I'm pretty sure you were born here, right, Justin, in Canada?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not going to do you any good. Look, Justin, I just wanted you to know that we've got your back. All you gotta do is reach out, let the Trumper know, and I'll send you any supplies you need. You need any ventilators? You need any PPE?
I'll check with the health ministry to see if we need anything.
Look, just don't ask Andrew Cuomo for anything, because he's going to, kill people in a nursing home. And look, I'm going to see, let's get him on the line real quick. Hey, Cuomo, how do you think we should handle Canada?
Hey, Donald, how you doing? I got your question sent over to me by my assistant. I would probably consider sending some of those people to the nursing homes. I mean, look, it didn't work for us, okay? But if they put them out there, there's like a 50-50 chance that maybe they'll get some right, Like some of them will die.
Cuomo, we're not going to do that. See, I told you, Justin, it's just a waste of time. Look, this has been really a great conversation, Justin. But I do have to get going. I'm going to see Melania on Saturday Night Live. We're going to watch The Real Talk Show.
The Real Talk Show?
I'm not really sure if you watch The Real Talk Show, but you should tune in.
I'll have to check out what that's about.
Yeah, stop by. Melania and I will be in the chat all night. Anyway, appreciate you, Justin.
Mr. President, stay well and stay safe.
You too, Justin. Have a great night.
So that was my Trudeau. Yeah, this thing's acting weird. It's just not shutting off once it gets to the end of the clip. I don't know why it's being weird, but whatever. We're going to make the best of every situation we're in. I want to say hello to Jeff P. How are you, buddy? I want to say hello. Obviously, Denise is kicking it with us with her son, Dakota. It's a very exciting night to have Dakota with us. Jeff, you rock, brother. Reiki, I'm so glad you're here, of course. Wolfie's in the house. Let me see who else is here that I may have missed during that last clip. Sherry Ann, that is true about Cuomo, right? Look, sometimes when you got the Cuomo, you got a problem. You put people in, he does this a lot. You put people in the nursing homes, and then some of them make it. It's like 50-50, okay? Just toss them in and see how they fare, okay? Then we'll blame Trump. Whatever we do, we just blame Trump after. That's what we do, okay? So we're just going to kill a couple million people worldwide. Just toss them all into nursing homes. Seriously, that's what this dude, that's not just him. Ireland, all over the world. That's why I'd love to hear from everybody where you're from. Did they send everybody into nursing homes that had COVID-19 at the beginning of this? Because my thoughts are they wanted to try to eradicate as many of us as possible because AI is coming and they don't have enough jobs for the bodies on this planet. I think all of this has to do with that. And at the end of this, I'm a little concerned because we are being blindsided by fake news constantly. And the people that are running this narrative have no idea what's really going on behind the scenes. They're pushing a narrative which is going to mean their own eradication. Like, do you think that they're spared? Oh, well, no, I was the guy who reported on it. Oh, yeah, we're going to shoot you first. We're going to give you the coronavirus next. Like, it's crazy. Wages, my brother Wages is in the house. Guys, we're gonna have to kick a song for Wages. I sent you a couple messages earlier. I don't know if you got them. How are you feeling? We sent you I made a song for you earlier today. It's actually from last night, and it was intended to bring some positivity to you like we did last time with that prayer perpetuity, but I didn't know what was going on until I checked out your feed last night, and I'm like, holy cow, is everybody okay? Aunt Judy, look, Aunt Judy's very happy to have, look, I'm going to have Aunt Judy on the phone, okay? We're going to get a conversation going, and then she says, yeah, I think Donald Trump wants to speak to her as well. Aunt Judy, hi, look, I was curious if you could give me a couple of pieces of, I don't know, dirt on the sleepy pooper pants? Because I'm looking at him and he's asleep so far, right? But somehow he's beating me. And I got, before coronavirus, mind you, I had lowest unemployment in history. Lowest of all. This is all races, all creeds, all colors, right? Winning big league. And we also created opportunity zones in the cities as something the Democrats never did before. In fact, actually I've been touted as being a genius because that's what Democrats would have and should have and could have done but never did before. That's right. And they want to get me out. What's going on? My brother Wages, we need to bring some love to him. Let me just tune this puppy up. Tonight, guys, I just got the jazz guitar sort of tuned. If you know what happened, it fell over during one of my face swaps. I just started laughing. Guys, I create so many of these that sometimes I watch them back with you and I forgot that I made it. I'm like, oh, I start laughing in the background. And I think that's an important thing to do. All right, I think we got to play something to get the vibe up here. Okay, guys, here's a little something I like to play every once in a while because we're going to be here all night, right? Think about that, guys. Right now, it is, let me see, 27 minutes into this show. We do 4.5 to 5 hours every day. Just keep that in mind. We got 4 hours at least left. So with that in mind, come on, give me the... With that in mind... Here we go. I love this tune. I don't know the end part, but we play this and we just have fun with it. Let me just see something real quick. Make sure this is all working. There we go, guys. That's the BeatSeat you're about to hear. My invention, patented. 2019 Editor's Choice at Summer NAMM. We're about to kick the heck out of it. It's going to sound like a drummer playing with me, but it's me. Well, my friends, time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, grumble, festa forever. Come on and sing along. All night long. All night long.
People dancing all in the street. See the rhythm all in their feet. Life goes wild and sweet. Let the music play on. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your soul. Lose yourself from wild control. We're going to party. Lightning, fiesta, forever. Come on, let's sing my song. All night long. All night long. Yeah. All night long. Ooh, all night long. That's basically it. Now this is killing me, I'm realizing. I gotta retie this shoelace because it's all the way on the wrong side. I keep hitting it when I'm trying to kick my foot on the side of the beach seat. That's a little Lionel for us. I love Lionel. That should work. There we go. How was that, guys? You like a little Lionel? Let me go back and see what my brother Wages is saying. Someone said Beatles. I could play some Beatles. Oh, the BeatSeat. Yeah, thanks, brother. All right, guys. Guys, if you haven't yet, please head to DLive. We are 22 away from 200. Someone's going to be number 200. Let's make it tonight. Someone be number 200 tonight. And someone could throw it up on the screen for me. Or you know what? I have it over here. Hold on. It's open. There's 5 people on right now. I love you guys all on DLive. Listen, what we're going to be doing, starting as soon as we get to 200, we are going to have an exclusive show every single week on DLive where I'm going to be a different character each week for an hour. Donald Trump, Hammerlin Jameson, for the full show, and we're going to take calls the whole time. I don't know. It's going to be something. We're going to have fun. Anyway, let me play you a tune. I'm going to play you one of my tunes. This is called Different, because sometimes we're different when we least expect it. Now, if you guys have just found this program, something you're going to learn very quickly is this is a deeply spiritual show that has nothing to do with religion. Non-denominational, I don't care what you believe, as long as you come here to get down with me. As long as you come here and understand that the purpose to life is for us to connect, for us to love each other, and for us to level each other up. And that's what we're going to do every single day of my life. I've been here for 654 days, 654. 654 days in a row. The first day of this show is December 31st, 2018. I've had this kind of hope in the back of my mind that every year on December 30th, we're going to have a New Year's Eve for Real Talk. Every year. Because I'm never stopping. Bet you wonder why I sit around the doorway. It's the world rolled by. The sounds of sirens, regal, born embrace. We all fall from grace. Sometimes you're different when you least expect it. Sometimes you need a change of pace. Let it all slow down. Hey, let it all slow down. Let it all slow down. From the top of the world, I'm looking down. Ooh, it's kinda lonely standing on the ground. staring up at the bright lights. From the top of the world, I'm looking down. We all slow down. Hey, yes, we all slow down. We all slow down. I walk to the beat of a different drum. No one can stop what I've begun. I won't be a fake, I won't cut and run. No one can stop what I've begun. Sometimes you're different when you least expect it. Sometimes you need a change of pace. Let it all slow down. Sometimes you're different when you least expect it. We all slow down. Hey, let it all slow down. We all slow down. From the top of the world, I'm looking down. Woo. It's kinda lonely standing on the ground, staring up at the bright lights. From the top of the world, I'm looking down. We all slow down. Hey, let it all slow down. We all slow down. Sometimes you're different when you least expect it. Sometimes you need a change of pace. Let it all slow down.
I wrote that song in 2004. You can listen to it anytime on Spotify. It's part of my last album that I dropped. Fallen Angel, how are you? So good to see you. I'm so glad when you guys are here. Lisa Marie, so glad you're here as well. Jack is here. I missed you guys when I got on. But listen, when I get in the middle of a moment, guys. Denise, how was that? And Dakota, what are you thinking? Do you like the show, buddy? I hope you do. Look, I always say the best family, the best real talk family includes our family. Now, right now, I'm still working on that myself. So I've just been here every day myself doing this, trying to connect with this world. And I hope you're joining. I hope you're enjoying. And I hope you share. Because I've been blocked by YouTube for over 600 days. It was 608 days in when Wages found me with 295 subscribers. That's right. They've been keeping me in a hole for a while. Live every day for 608 days for 2 to 6 hours, and they left me in a hole. And Sig was just kind of like over it. He was like, look, I'm done. We're going to get people to see what you're doing because you're putting on these crazy shows where you're putting this energy out and helping with positivity. And 4 people are on with you for 4 hours. You're doing 4 hours for 4 people. I'm like, yeah, those 4 people mean the world to me. You guys, each and every 31 of you, which flipped is my favorite number. I can't wait till one day we hit 311. I guess say 30. But each and every one of you, 32 of you, I love you all. I was alone for many days on that 600 plus day journey to get to today. And I was doing this to zero. I'd look down at zero a lot of times for 20, 30 minutes straight, zero. And I would still kill. I'd go and just put it all out there. Because in my mind, I said, I'm here to leave messages. I will never be seen. They'll never find me. But I'm okay with that. YouTube, you lose. Facebook, you lose. Because the messages will be there. In time, they'll be found. But Sig was like, no, the time needs to be now. And you know what? It's true. This world is dying. And this show is going to bring it back to life. Together, we're going to lift each other up. All you have to do is connect. Just connect. The true mission is for us to all be one again. And the most beautiful color in the world is all of us as one. I'm going to play you what I played yesterday because Sig brought this out of me. Sig brought this out of me yesterday. He's like, can you play? And I was like, yeah, I could play that. Let's just play it again. Babylon. It's a good song to play right now because we just need something uplifting. I love the way that song flows. I always liked playing it. And when Sig asked me to play a David Gray tune I don't know, I said, I can play Babylon. He goes, really? Can you play Babylon? I'm like, yeah, I'll play Babylon. You kidding me? Dude, I will play anything for you guys. I want you guys to feel enlightened. And like today, it was so crazy because today I got a message from our good buddy over here. Wow, you guys are all awesome. I just want to say hello. Jesse's in the house. Oh my goodness. You guys are unbelievable. No, but it was a crazy thing for me today because in general, I'm just here to try to get you guys to feel great. You know, that's all I'll ever do. And Justice asked me today if I could play something. And I was like, I don't know that tune, but I'll work on it. He was like, oh, well, I'll do. He just is like, it's amazing when you guys appreciate the show. Cause I'm like, I'm doing it for you because I want you guys to feel great. But the fact that you actually are like wanting stuff instead of me just forcing it on you is kind of awesome. I was here for so long, just forcing 2 to 6 hours on the world and nobody was watching. But I guess that's why we get to where we are. Check this out. Let's do this right. I like just having the vocals. I don't want to be bending down for the vocals. It just doesn't sound right. This is a cool tune, guys. Share this. Friday night, I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know, it's clear that I've been blind, I've been fooled. To ever open up my heart to all the jealousy, bitterness, the ridicule. If you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. Long that I was giving you words and never ends out loud. Oh. Go in your heart, go in your head, feel it now. Go in your heart, go in your head, feel it now. Go in your heart, let go in your head. Babylon, Babylon. Saturday, I'm running wild. All the lights are changing red to green. Moving through the crowd, I'm pushing chemicals are rushing through my bloodstream. Only wish you were here. No, I'm seeing clear. I've been afraid. Oh, to tell you how I really feel, admit that mistakes I've made.
Come and get it, crying out loud. Love that I was giving you was never enough. Oh. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, oh, feel it now. Babylon. Sunny night, the lights of London shining, skies fading red to blue. Kicking through the autumn leaves, wondering what it is you might be going through. Turning back for home, you know I'm feeling so alone. I can't believe I'm climbing on the stair. I turn around and see you smiling right there in front of me. If you want it, come and get it for crying out loud. Love that I was empty giving you was never enough. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Yeah. Go your heart, go your head, oh, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Go your heart, go your head, feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. How was that, people? Let me go back and see. Oh, Michelle, I'm so glad you liked that. My people, my people, my people. Wolf Light is in the house. Tab's here. How you doing, Tab? So glad to see you. Justice is in the house. I'm loving it. Sig, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well.
Look, we're going to do more face swaps in a few minutes, but if you don't mind, I'm just going to kick it on the guitar a few more times. Daniel, you like that? I'm going to play you a couple more tunes, okay? And if you guys don't mind, can I play you another original? I'm going to play you another one of my songs. We'll do one of theirs, one of mine, okay? My hope is that if you enjoy the way I play a cover, is that you'll enjoy listening to one of my songs. Oh, I'm so glad, Jesse. I gotta just listen. We usually like to listen to these back.
Go in your heart, go in your head, feel it now. Go in your heart, go in your head, feel it now. Go in your heart, go in your head, feel it now. Go in your heart, go in your head, feel it now. Go in your heart, go in your head, feel it now.
All right. Anyway, so let's get rid of this one, though.
Go in your
That
heart.
was the first one. All right, so we're going to keep rocking it, guys. I love you all, guys. We're going to kick it hardcore here. One more tune at least. What do I want to play for you? All right, this is a really cool tune called You. Check this out. That ain't right. All right, now we're good. Here we go.
So I walk along this road, this path that you have made. And though the fall was settling, the wind began to rain. Reflecting thoughts of innocence, no reason to complain. And maybe things will open up, sleep in peace, the thoughts of me and you. And this love will guide us through the nights. Our hearts' love burns deeper love and deeper love. My heart seems to grow when I am with you. All my troubles seem on down to my grave. Repeating the same old song, same words. Come on, soothe my soul. Oh, I pray, love. Well, won't you take my hand and outline something new? Maybe things will open up. We'll sleep in peace, the thoughts of me and you. And this time we'll sit alone in the candlelight. The wax drops drop, the burn our love, it binds us down. The wind blows, the wild chill when you're around. Love's the very word when I'm with you. Oh. I'm with you. Oh, yeah, all the time I'm with you. With you.
get a bass line in there.
Why fighting? Love feels right. Our bodies, they're up as one. Love for our time and say goodbye.
Jules, how are you? Isaiah's Granny #1 is over on DLive. I want to first of all thank you, Isaiah's Granny, because I went over the other day and saw the donations you gave to the Real Talk program, and I just want to thank you. That was so very, very kind of you. Guys, we are still 22 away on the DLive. Guys, it's very delicious. DLive stands for Delicious Live.
is what it stands for. And when Donald, it's going to stand for Donald's Live, when Donald Trump is on for the full show for you. That's right.
Let me quickly play like a little jam. I'm just feeling like we got to play something. I need like... That's not going to work.
My people, Susan Miller likes things, so I'm going to play a little more for Susan.
So hopefully that was okay, guys, to do a little gratuitous jamming for you. Sometimes I really just get into the music. I got to go and jam on it for a little while, really. Oh, my goodness. I love you all. So, guys. Giggles. What's wrong with Giggles? I love you, Giggles. Thoughts and prayers with everybody on this platform. Guys, we're here to connect. There's a little music for you. Now we're going to laugh, okay? We have to do that. I'm so glad you like that, Granny. I'm going to keep doing stuff like that every night with you guys. Let me just do something here. I'm trying to get the screen off. It's pretty... Oh, you know why that's not working right now? Pretty easy reason why. Right now I'm not connected to my service on my laptop for some reason. But Hadley, absolutely. I am looking for really good moderators, people who understand the concept of the show. It's a positivity platform. So when you come here, just dig deep and bring something cool to the surface, something positive. And what you're going to find is everybody in the chat is lifting it up. And if you have a problem, we pray for you. We bring light to you. We try to heal you with this positivity that we're building here. And guess what? When that 35 becomes 350, it becomes 3,500, it becomes 35,000 and 3.5. Guys, this is when we start to build real positive energy that's going to heal people. It's going to help people find something we can't find anymore. You can't find this in a building. You can't find what we're doing in a building. It only happens here. Certain people have something that they need to share with the world. For me, I'll be here every day of my life just letting the moment happen. I've been unscripted for 654 days in a row. For now, it's basically 4 to 6 hours. And I will never stop doing that. In fact, I keep thinking, I don't know how I'm going to go off the air with 36 people on. Like, I'll be on here for 8 hours today, probably, if you guys stay on. Like, I love being on with you. I want to keep you guys feeling above the level that everything else out there has you at. It's a terrible level. They're suppressing our true emotion. They're suppressing the light within you. I want to bring it out of you. So if you show up here every day, we're going to do that. You're going to find a way to unlock your power. You have a power. Stop relinquishing your power to a book. That's the one thing that none of these people want you to realize. That you have a power. Each and every one of us have something unique to offer this planet. I call it the unique genius, okay? Once you figure it out, nothing will stop you from accomplishing what you're meant to do. For me, I was certain that mine was just to broadcast to 0 people for the rest of my life and leave a message for the next, hopefully, 30 to 40,000 days in a row. I don't know how long I'm here, but I'll be here every day. And that's the hope, is that I'll be here with you. I'll be continuing to join you on a daily basis and to find something that we can connect on. And right now it's some positivity and some laughter. So let's get some laughter. Isaiah, I'm going to set you up as a moderator over on DLive. I love it. Yeah, because I could totally, that one I'm logged in on here. So let me go over there real quick. Oh, actually, you know what? Hadley, I got you in a second. Let me just put on this clip. So guys, I'm going to play you a Donald Trump episode. This is basically because we have more people on than usual. So there are a few people here today that definitely have never seen the show before. I'm thinking, I don't know if it's true. You tell me if it's true. If you're a first timer, let me know if this is the first time you've seen this clip. This is episode 22 of the Donald Trump show, which is essentially me playing about 14 different people. Here we go. It's for the 600th day of the show, 54 days ago. Anyway, here we go. Enjoy.
It's Hammerlin Jameson with episode 22 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak at the 600th episode of the MARKPIRES Real Talk Show. It's been quite a journey. I have to say, he's done a lot of FaceSwaps. He's done a lot of different shows about the Trumper. But on top of that, he's got some episodes of the Trump Show that are pretty good. Making fun of Pelosi, Sleeps Over Joe. You know, we're calling him Joey Futon now as well. He's a futon. You can get futons or sleepsofas when you stop by Sleeps Over Joe's warehouse. Comes in 7 fabrics and sizes. The Senator, it's a lumpy mess. Just like the sleepsofa, really. Look, I've got a few people that want to say happy 600th day to Mark, so let's get into it and see who we got. Number 2, It's been 600 days, and he's still alive.
No matter what we try, Dr. Evil, he keeps broadcasting.
But Dr. Evil, he did not follow our projections. Silence. Enough of this insolence. Everybody gather around. Look, I've got a plan. If we can just... Wait, no, hold on. Where are you taking me? Wait, let me go back because I'm trying to share my plan with them. Okay, let's send in the murder hornets.
Are you kidding me? Dr. Evil called? Look, I'm kind of pissed at Dr. Evil right now. Pocket dialed me last time, and I think he's working with Fauci and Bill Gates. That's right, Evil Gates. Anyway, that's another story. What else we got?
Yeah, I got one for you. It's MARKPIRES' 600th day in a row. And I called Artie to see if he wants to say anything. Hey, Artie.
Yeah, I'll say hi.
600 days. That's freaking crazy. Congratulations.
You know, I don't know about you, but I miss that tag team duo. Seriously, Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang? That's a match made in heaven. I'm wondering if God had that plan. Look, if we put these two together, they're going to make magic happen. Anyway, what else we have?
Hi, Mark. It's Mark Zuckerberg.
I'm wondering...
Look, congratulations on 600 shows, but I'm going to continue to block your show because I don't like your content. Maybe if you didn't talk about Donald Trump, I wouldn't suppress your program. But I suck.
So wait, let me get this straight. So you censor the Real Talk program, and then you're going to call and say congratulations? Oh, congratulations, Mark, for broadcasting and me blocking you every single time. You're doing great at getting it nowhere. Anyway, what else we got?
My name is Chuck Schumer. I'm here to talk about Sleep Sofa Joe and MARKPIRES, 600 days in a row. It's pretty impressive if it was not MARKPIRES. If it was a Joe Biden or a Democrat, I would really think it's great.
I gotta tell you, I almost hate this guy as much as Peloison. All right, who's next?
I just wanted to wish MARKPIRES a happy 600 days. That's a lot of days in a row. And we've been working on the coronavirus vaccine for like 20 years now. So I know what he's going through. But it's quite an effort. And I'm hoping that he can get people to take our vaccine.
Look, we all know you're trying to vaccinate the world, Bill. And I just want to strap you down and give you the first dose.
Well, hi, Mark. It's Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. I know you've been calling me Joey Futon, but look, I plan on beating Donald Trump in November. The fact is, I got an earpiece in. They're telling me everything to say. And if I don't say it right, I got the teleprompter as a backup. My Aunt Judy told me I could be a heck of a president, Mark. So I'm counting on you for your vote. Gotta beat Donald Trump, and we need the Real Talk show.
Normally I'd be like, that's cool, but it sleeps over Joe, and I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't fall asleep, Mark, during his little speech there. But there's still time between now and November for Sleep Sofa Joe to fall asleep on his futon. That's right, Joey Futon. What do we got next?
Hey, Mark. It's Al Pacino. Just want to wish you happy 600.
Not many people cooler than Al Pacino. You know, I'd love to get a cappuccino with Al Pacino. Maybe a Dunkachino with Al Pacino. I don't know.
My name is Andrew Cuomo. I've been here doing this Real Talk program a few times now. It's 600 days. You know, I was on here last at 500 days. I said this guy's going to go over. There's no way he's not doing under 1,000. Okay? But look, COVID's serious. If you need some PPE, you can send them to New York, and I'll put them in the nursing homes. Look, I gotta go, but happy 600, Mark.
Freaking Cuomo, right? Unbelievable. How's your Cuomo doing? Andrew, I'm pretty sure Mark does not want to hear from Cuomo. But you have a really nice Cuomo, much better than mine. Guys, what's up? Gary V. Look, 600 days in a row, MARKPIRES, Real Talk. I can't believe it. This guy's on fire. He's going to go all the way to maybe 15,000 days. And look, I just got to tell you, nobody else has got that. Nobody else is doing it. So crushing it. 600 days, crushing it. I think this guy's going to go until the sun burns out. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Those are some kind words for the Real Talk show from Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk, I'm not sure. If you don't know Gary V, then you must not be on social media. He's a good guy. He's rising up. Anyway, 600 days in a row is a big deal, and Gary V believes it. What else we got? Anything else here?
Mark, I just heard the news. 600 days in a row. I can't believe it. Last time we talked, it was 500 days, and you just go. You like the Energizer Bunny. Oh, no. I did. I told you back then at 500, put your head down. Just go, man. No one can stop the bright light within. 600 is nothing. Look, Mark, go until the stars burn out.
We actually found somebody cooler than Al Pacino. Christopher Walken's the man. Do you ever see him in Dead Zone? He touches things, and he can see the future. I wish Trump could do that for November. Find out who's going to win. Me or Sleep Sofa Joe. Look, remember, you can sleep on the sleep sofa all you want. You also may find some change in the cushions in the sleep sofa if you're looking around for some spare change. That's all Sleep Sofa Joe has is kind of like loose memories. And also he takes naps on his Joey futon. That's right. I'll see you guys on the next Donald Trump show, but 600 days of real talk. Looking forward to hitting 700, 800, all the way to 1,000. And then we go and put our foot on the gas. That's right, people. We're just getting started. It's going to take time, people, but we're going to win big league. Have a good night.
Shell Shock, where are you from? Because I have something funny. So I made this thing keeps happening like this. I made a face swap of my governor. Because like you said, you made a funny thing. You said I'd switch governors with you, but you might not like mine. I'm going to show you a funny thing I did for my governor. This is right when this whole thing broke, okay? We found out we have COVID and everyone's going to be staying in their homes. Now, something funny to understand here is there are no tolls in Connecticut, but this is something this governor has been talking about putting into play is tolls, okay? So when you hear me talk about tolls, the joke is that there are no tolls. Just keep that in mind. But check this out. This is my governor. His name is Ned Lamont. And if you want to Google search this dude, this is exactly what this fool sounds like.
COVID cases are skyrocketing. We have everybody home, not only essential workers, just the toll booths are open and no nail shops. We also can't have anybody out on the streets. We're trying to get people to stay home and they won't listen to me right now. They're like, oh, I'm not going to listen to the governor, but we're going to start arresting people if they don't. We can stay ahead of the situation. We don't want to be out there and then trying to catch up. Look, we've been one of the most proactive states out there from the beginning. We shut down schools. I think we're the first one to shut down schools. And everyone else has followed suit. They should. We just have to be better about social distancing. Most people are not really doing that properly. I go to the food store. I see people that without masks. Don't stand over someone when you're going to get the onions. You don't want to stand over people. You don't want to stand next to people when you're getting Coca-Cola. You got to try to be away from everybody. The Doritos, they don't need anybody else sharing them with you. You shouldn't be sharing your Doritos with another person. Just grab your own Doritos. Go from the back. I always get my Doritos from the back. If you don't grab from the back, it's hit or miss, though. Sometimes you can go and there's only one left. So you got to just grab the last one.
I forgot about the ending to that freaking bit. Holy cow, guys. That is one of the funniest endings ever. Sometimes you got to grab it from the back because it's the only one left. And you know, someone you get it. Oh, my goodness. That's Ned Lamont right there, guys. That is the fool that we know of as Ned Lamont. Anybody from Connecticut is laughing right now. Reiki, I think, is from New York. So Colleen knows who that guy is. He's a mental. I'm going to play you something real quick that I think is silly. The debates happened, yes. And the Granny asked for this, so we're gonna play this for Granny. So the debates were a complete travesty. The one debate that Trump had with Sleepy Pooper Pants.
And actually, before we play the debate, let me play you the one that happened here.
About 3 weeks ago, we had a debate here on this show. Donald, are you there? Donald.
Hi, Mark.
There he is.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Look, I just got some information that you're going to stop the Trump show.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well-
the only reason people watch your program is because of the Donald. Look,
Donald.
there's only one Trumper, and I'm here. I'm going to stay 4 more years. Look, we're going to beat the sleep sofa.
You have to win.
But I just don't know why you're stopping.
Well, it doesn't seem
It's
to be
like
working.
2020 is the year where vulgarity no longer was the line. It is really about whether it's Trump material.
Exactly.
I can't believe it, really.
It's
it used
crazy.
to be like F-bombs. Now it's Trump. Ooh,
Now it's
we've
Trump.
got to censor that one.
And we don't even swear on this show. Could I get Sleepy Pooper Pants on to do a debate
if
with
you
you?
want to bring Sleep Sofa Joe on the program to debate me, I'm fine with that, Mark. All you have to do is somehow get him out of his basement. You know he's a groundhog, right?
Well, no, I know, but I got him on
Oh.
hold.
I didn't know you already had him on the line.
I do. I have him
I'll
on
hold.
All right.
Well, hi, Mark. It's
Sleepy.
Joe Sleepy, Joe Biden. Well, it's actually just Joe Biden. My Aunt Judy told me that I should go by Joe. So we call me Simple Joe.
Yes.
Sometimes we
do.
call me Poop in the Pants Joe.
I call you
But I
that.
understand you got Donald Trump on tonight.
I do. You up
We can
for
have a little debate.
You up for that?
I'm ready.
Donald.
Sleepy, open your eyes, Sleepy. Right now you have them closed. Open them. Right now you're looking. I don't even know why you're looking there. We're over here in front of you. You think, flap your eyes.
Donald.
You do like a bird or something. Open your eyes. We're right here. Sleep Sofa Joe.
Yeah, I hear you over there, Donald. You're lucky I don't come over and knock your block off.
Whoa.
Something my wife, Joe Biden, wouldn't allow.
You say Joe?
Look, Sleep Sofa, I get it. You don't want to upset your husband, Joe Biden. I don't want to upset my wife, Melania, but I get where... Well, no, I really don't understand how you're married to yourself. But anyway...
I said I'm Jill Biden's husband.
No, you didn't. Look, every time you do something stupid, you just say it's a joke. I don't get it, Sleepy. Why don't you just not do stupid things? I'm asking for a friend.
He's asking for a
You know,
friend.
Donald, I could think of a couple stupid things that you've done. Like, let's shoot people up with antiseptic. It will be open by Easter.
Sleepy.
I just don't like how you're handling your campaign, to be honest. You get up and you blame all of your left-wing protests on the right wing. It doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't.
It's your fake news media that's been saying peaceful protests. If it was a Trump thing, believe me, they would not have been saying peaceful protests.
That's exactly what I was trying to say here on
Well,
the
you
show.
stay out of this, Mark.
Whoa.
Look, Sleepy, I'm sorry for coming up with the nickname Sleep Sofa Joe. And also for bumbling Biden. I mean, they're accurate. I know. That's why I made them up. They come up from the surface of the earth.
Donald.
And Trump just tells the world it's just something that I have a gift, really.
Oh, my
Anyway,
goodness,
look,
Donald.
Joe, I'm sorry. And when I demolish you in the square, I just want you to be prepared that when your arms are sent to the different parts of the planet to be buried and sacrificed to the wolves, that is just kind of par for the course, and I will mark down a birdie.
What?
He's talking about golf again.
Yeah.
He's not thinking about fixing the problems in America. He's thinking about his golf score.
No, it's not.
This is our president of the United States.
It's crazy.
That's why we need to get me in there.
What?
I only had 44 years originally.
Oh.
Not enough time to get anything done.
Sleeper.
Sleep Sofa, do you know how lucky you are to go 44 years keeping the same job while being mediocre?
So true.
It's kind of phenomenal, really.
What'd you do? Build a couple skyscrapers?
I made a couple billion with my time. Anyway, look, Mark, thank you so much for allowing me to debate Sleep Sofa Joe, the bumbling Biden, in his Joey futon.
You're welcome,
And
Donald.
Sleep Sofa, I can't wait to make it official on CNN, Fox News, whatever.
If we do this debate, I'm gonna beat you in the head with my lightning quick responses.
Ooh.
With your lightning quick ability to nap. Really?
Ooh, zing.
Why don't you shut up there, Donald?
Oh, guys.
You know we call you the Orange Kim Jong-un, right?
The orange, what?
Well, racist much, Sleepsofa Joe?
Yeah.
Look, sure you want to equate me to some sort of dictator who's got, instead of orange skin, he's got a different color. Skin. I see what you did there.
Kim Jong-un, yeah.
Look, you could say what you want, Sleepy, but you had 44 years. I've had 3.5. And we're winning big league.
Winning big league.
Look, Donald, barring me getting COVID-19, I can't wait for this debate.
I thought that's how it was going to go, but Joe, Donald got it. Anyway, listen, I appreciate you guys.
Mark,
And
I'm sad you're not doing the Trump show anymore.
Yeah,
Just still
yeah.
don't understand.
well,
Well, because it's so one-sided, you bozo.
Sleepy.
We're going to get into this next time.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a nap. Sleep Sofa Joe. Out.
He's out.
Yes, I think that's about enough for me too, Mark. I've got to get up early tomorrow. Melania's probably sitting on my gold toilet right now, and you know I don't like it when she poops on my gold toilet.
No.
Anyway, look, I'll see you tomorrow on the next Real Talk.
I'll see you tomorrow, Donald. So that was a while back, guys. Maybe about 2 months ago, I made that debate. And then, of course, we did the debate. But I want to share something with you. When Joe Biden there said that it's one-sided and that's why I stopped doing the Trump show, that is pretty accurate. And so I had this thought of creating a Donald Trump show or a Joe Biden show. That was where I thought, I'm like, okay, I'll make a Joe Biden show so it's equal. Well, this was Joe Biden show number 1. And then I realized after I made it, I'm like, well, this isn't any better. Take a look.
It's Felix Robertson live from the studio, and we're joining Joe Biden for his newest commercial. Let's go to Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, soon the president. Look, my Aunt Judy told me to come down here and say a couple words. So I'm going to read off this teleprompter here. We're going to have a conversation about Donald Trump. Everybody's dying right now because of this president. He's the one who brought coronavirus to America. He distributed it, and he has all the people. Look, the facts are the people on the streets are rioting in the streets because of Donald Trump. They love Trump so much that they're rioting in the streets. That's right, it's the right-wing radicals. And my Aunt Judy told me that if I come out and start speaking against it, that maybe Donald Trump's supporters will stop all the rioting in the streets. Look, I think you got to go out and vote for the sleep. I mean, you got to vote for Joe. You got to just remember, I'm an average Joe. I've been just doing this my entire life. I think I got the runs or something because I got poopy in my pants. Look, before I get going to the bathroom, I just want to make sure you understand. We're fighting for the soul of America. The only person that can save it is a politician for 47 years that hasn't done it once in those 47 years. My Aunt Judy said I could do it now, though. Just move that teleprompter up a little. And I appreciate you. And I look forward to being the next president of the United States of America, Joe Trump.
Guys, vote Joe Trump, okay? You got to vote Joe Trump in 2020. I'm going to go. I had a pretty funny bit a couple weeks back. We're just chatting it out, but I'm like, what if Sleepy Pooper Pants goes to like to go and fill out his vote, right? And they're like, here you go, Joe. Just remember, you're voting Biden. He's like, yeah, I got this. Let's just get out of my way. Look, Aunt Judy told me what to do. And he goes, and all of a sudden he comes back out. They're like, how'd you do, Joe? How'd you do? He's like, good, I did great. I voted for Joe. Oh, you did great. Yeah, Joe Trump. Huh? Wait, hold on. Did you vote for Joe Biden or Joe Trump? Huh? What do you mean? What? Huh? Look, what are you saying? Well, Aunt Judy told me. She said, vote for Joe and don't vote for Trump. So I voted for Joe Trump. Because I'm a sleepy pooper. So basically that happened, guys. And it's just been, I want to show you the next one because I made 2. I was like, okay, well, maybe I could do one better. Like that one was obviously not pro Sleepy Pooper Pants at all. So maybe I can make one that's a little bit more, pro Sleepy Pants. And then it will be good. So we could say, yeah, there's like kind of like an antithesis. You got the Trump and then you got the Biden side, Trump show and Biden show. So here's my second attempt. I think I got a little better on this one. Here we go. Check this out.
It's Felix Robertson from the studio, and we're joining the incomparable Joe Biden as he speaks to the reporters and answers questions. Oh, let's get to it. Oh, thank you, folks. I'm Joe Biden. I'm running for president. So you give me a couple minutes here, I just have to look at my notes. I told my Aunt Judy that I wouldn't look at the notes today, and I keep looking at them. Oh, look there, Fat. I'm going to be getting through these topics quickly, so get quick. Come on, let's get those questions out there. What do you got?
Mr. Vice President, I absolutely love you. Why is Donald Trump so evil?
Look, my Aunt Judy said that Donald Trump is the reason for all the rioting in the streets, and I tend to believe her. She said, Joe, make sure you put on your underwear today before you go to speak to the people. What else you got? Other questions for me? Look, the facts are, I'm ready to answer questions right now.
Mr. Vice President, what's your favorite thing to do on the weekends?
Now look, the facts are, I like to take naps on the weekends. Well, heck, I like to take naps all the time. But yeah, on the weekends specifically, I like to nap it out. Call me Old Naparoo sometimes. Look, my Aunt Judy comes by sometimes and she watches me while I nap. She says it's very therapeutic watching a sleep sofa.
It's very therapeutic watching a sleep sofa. Oh my goodness. It would be so therapeutic to walk in and look at a sleep sofa. I just love the crazy stuff that comes out of watching these stupid people. Oh my goodness, guys. So look, I want to move forward to something. Well, there's one more Sleepy Pooper Pants. This was yesterday, and might as well play it for you. Here we go.
It's Felix Robertson. We're live from the studio, but we're going to head to Joe Biden, who's actually in Toledo, Ohio. He's inspiring the nation to vote for him. Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, thank you very much for coming out to the Jeep dealership here in Dayton, Ohio. Toledo. Sorry, I forget where I am sometimes. My Aunt Judy was actually from Toledo, and she used to say, "Go holy Toledo." I used to love that. I'd walk in and I'd ask for a PB&J, and she'd say, "Holy Toledo, Joe, why don't you go and make that yourself?" I learned real early from my Aunt Judy how to make a PB&J. I didn't have to be taught. I didn't have to have somebody say, "You could do it, and then I'll take this part away from you, and then I'll have it." Look, I'm getting how about that beautiful car behind me, huh? That's a beauty. Talking about a Jeep Wrangler. Well, look, my Aunt Judy always says that if you put a big American flag behind you, they'll vote you into Congress anytime. I said, well, how about the Senate? She said, Joe, you should aim higher. You should aim higher than that, Joe. I said, hall monitor? She laughed. Look, my Aunt Judy gets it, but all kidding aside, look, the facts are that, when I go out there on the campaign trail, I like to drive a Jeep. And it gets good mileage, too, per gallon. I think I'm going to put on the snow tires. That's right, it's getting to that time of year. It's getting a little cold out. But look, facts are I grew up in a town in Scranton, Ohio. My father was an automobile guy. And he had lost his job and sent him down to Delaware. And I said, where? I said, down in Delaware. And look, my Aunt Judy didn't live too far away from us. So I'd go over there and learn my 2 cents from her. Again, the PB&J story. That's a good one. I'll tell it over at the next, when I'm in Scranton. Are we in Scranton again? Oh, where am I right now?
Oh my goodness, guys. Seriously, that's the Sleepy Pooper Pants right there. So guys, if you're new to this show, you have to understand something, that we're here to build light for people. We're here to help people heal. We're here to give people the opportunity to find something positive to hold on to while they're going through things, okay? And when we do that, there's an opportunity to heal because you're opening yourself up to an energy that you're not currently feeling elsewhere. So, without further ado, Trinity. Red door, blue pill, I hold Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hold Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. We were out on Wednesday night, we were hanging out and Trinity came by. Gonna be light, gonna send it right to her. Yeah, it's the real dog way. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Oh, Trinity, I can't go any faster than that, Trinity. But you know I'll keep trying. I think every time we actually get a little bit faster, wouldn't you say? Anyway, that positivity, that light, that love is for you. And every time you come here, you know that we're going to play that song for you. And guys, the story behind that, if you don't know, is the first time Trinity came on, she said, "Hi, I'm Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here." Try saying that 3 times in a row fast. So if you watch the first Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here video, you'll see me kind of like attempt it a few times and totally I'm rubbish. And I realized the only way I could do it is with my musical mind. I had to make a piece of music for it. So, Trinity, red door, blue pill, hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. You know what I'm saying? So we love playing that for Trinity because Trinity is needing love and light right now. Just like wages. That's why I'm asking you guys all, every single one of you, to generate what you're feeling and shift it out. Just put it out there to Trinity. Put it out there to wages. Put it out there to both of them because they both need it right now. And honestly, they're 42 and me, that's 43. If all of us do it, we are making a difference. I guarantee you. Last time we did this, Wages slept for 8 hours. He said he hadn't done that in years. He didn't even know we did it. He didn't even know we did it. Glynis is in the house. George Rougeau. Brittany's at the house. Brittany would like to know more about the name Trinity. Trinity, you should share in the chat over here. Fallen, thank you so much. Yeah, every time Trinity comes on, we play that for her. And it's funny, a couple times she's like, "Look, you don't have to play it." Are you kidding me, Trinity? That's your song. I wrote that song for you. So every time you come in here, we have to build some light for you. And, you know, when you knock what you're going through out of the park, which is going to happen, then when we play it for you, it's just so you can just feel unbelievable. All right, so basically, I did just want to play that for you guys and go back to FaceSwaps. Trinity came in, and we were just talking about you, Trin. We were just saying, you know...
Hi, Mark.
Okay, easy, Donald. Seriously? Gosh almighty.
We were just talking about you, Trinity, because George said he was very concerned. You were just curious how you're doing. And I just said, you know, look, let's make tonight's episode about giving our positivity and our light to Trinity. Because last night we did it for Wages, and we played the Wages World Real Talk Family Jam, which we still haven't done the Real Talk Family Jam. Guys, there's 44 people on right now. I think we should do the Real Talk Family Jam. What do you think? Let's just freaking do it. So, guys, this is how the Real Talk Family Jam works. It's a song I wrote. We play it every single night. And all you have to do is say hello in the chat, and I will bring what you say into the song. I'll bring you into the song. And this is an interactive song that we play together every night. Every night it's different. And all you have to do is be a part of it, to be a part of it.
Wednesday night, when the
Real Talk Show. 42 of you souls hicking here with me. The Real Talk Family Jam. Ryan Ellis can say myself that the show has helped me through all my negative junk. That's the flow we live through. The Real Talk Family Jam. Hadley, Cape Town, Breton, I got that wrong. Hadley gave me the idea to do Justin, what's his name again? I want to say Justin Thoreau, but that's not right. It's Trudeau. I said Justin Thoreau, he's the guy that was married to Jennifer Aniston, I think. The Real Talk Family Jam. Dorothy Tucker, she's here from the Emerald City. Georgia Shore, can you feel our love? Trinity, red door, blue pill, I hold Kermit the Frog here said, thank you so very, very much. Jules, Mark Davis said prayers for our Trinity. We're all feeling it too. Andy Lee got the vibes. You're so funny. Blessings up to all of you. California shaking again. I hope that's not true. We need to come together, me and you. Yeah. There's one way it happens in the Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Real Talk Family Jam. Daniel Thibault said so much love in this community. Valerie Smith said, hey Mark, you're still here. Awesome, you know it. Valerie, we got three more hours left of the Real Talk Show. Well, that's kind of kill. It's 12:23 right now, so probably 2 more hours. The Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa. Tappy, what's up, my friend? Love the energy. Yeah, Jack Servo sending the love. Oh, seasons come and go. The show goes on forever. Oh, that's wolf light, my wolf, no wolfie. Oh, 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 wolfie. Oh, howl at the moon, wolfie. Howl at the moon, wolf light. All night. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Real Talk Family Jam.
Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Is the Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, sometimes you need more cowbell. You can't go Real Talk without a cowbell. You're gonna ask Joe Biden. He's gonna tell you his Aunt Judy has the cowbell, but he's a liar. Aunt Judy never had cowbell. I've known Aunt Judy since I was 17 years old. Never seen a cowbell at a house. Joe Biden, you're lying. Look, my Aunt Judy told me she had a cowbell. What are you talking about? Christopher Walken, you kidding me? I'm Joe Sleep Sofa, bumbling Biden. Look, maybe it wasn't a cowbell. Maybe it was like a, I don't know. Or maybe it was like a dumbbell, like me. Yeah, Sleep Sofa Joe, that's right.
That's right, Sleepy Pooper Pants. It's Donald Trump here at the Real Talk Family Jam. What you gonna do? You gonna fall asleep on your sleep sofa. That's what you do best, cause you're the little napper, MC Dapper. We call you DJ Sleep Sofa sometimes. What you gonna do? Get your rhyme, Sleepy Joe. A lippy, sleepy, sleepy Joe. A sleep, sleepy, sleep, sleep is a sleep, sleep, a sleep, sleepy, 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 sleep Sofa Joe. Donald Trump the rapper. That's right, the rapper. Joe Biden's a crapper. That's right, he's a crapper. He craps his pants. Yes, he craps his poopy pants. Yeah, Melania, you gonna come and sing it first or what? The Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, 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 whoa. Real Talk. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Yes, we're winning big league. Melania, I told you to wake up, Baron. Jeez. It's only 12:29 on the East Coast, Melania. He's probably right in the middle of REM sleep right now. Just spray him with water or something. I want him to meet the Real Talk family. Is that too much to ask of you? I mean, God almighty, where are you from? Oh, Slovenia. Melania, whatever you do, remember, do not look at my gold toilet. You can't. It's mine. It's just for the Trumper. You tell Pence as well. He can't go even to gaze. I don't even want them gazing into the gold toilet area. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa. Fallen angel says the magical gold toilet sleeps over Joe. Guys, head to you. You're on the tube. Head over to DLive. We need 22 people to get us to 200. Gonna have a special show once a week. Christopher Walken gonna be the host. Guys, you can't miss it. It's gonna be exclusive on the DLive platform, so you need to fill in the gap between you and the follow. Wow. And each week it's going to be somebody different. Donald J. Trump will be the host for the entire episode 1 week, no holds barred. Donald Trump is going to be talking about everything. Sleep Sofa Joe, his crackhead son. We're going to talk about there's nothing off limits, okay? On the DLive platform, we're going to be going no holds barred. And then we bring in Scarface. Wait till this friggin' Scarface episode. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. Hey, Scarface, they want to talk about when you're coming on the DLive program. Could you come on and maybe censor yourself a little bit, because this is a clean program. You can't talk dirty. You can't say things like, I want to get my cocaina, okay? You can't do that, but you can come on and do the scene where you shoot Sosa. Do you want to do that one where you kill Sosa? You have Manny shoot Sosa? Why don't you do that for us? Because then we could see what you're going to do on the DLive platform, okay, Al Pacino? Whoa, yeah, I'll do it. Look, sometimes they want me to be really Al Pacino, and sometimes I'm like, whoa, I'm going to be old school. Yeah, I'm going to be Scarface. This is one of my favorite films. Whoa, here we go. You gotta be kidding me. Do you want me to do Scarface? Okay, hold on a second, mate. Every dog has his day, huh, Mal?
All right, guys, we're going to do the full scene. Tony walks into the room. He goes, this is what you hear. Ready? If you guys have ever seen this movie, close your eyes or don't. Just listen.
That's right. The little Lopezers, they won 3-2. What'd you do? Fix the umpire? Tony, what happened? What happened, Tony? I don't know, mate. Somebody tried to take me out, mate. Oh, I bet you it was the Casper Gomez and the Diaz brothers. They've had beef for you ever since the Sombre. It's okay, mate. We're gonna figure out who it is, mate.
Ring, ring, ring.
You're not gonna answer that, mate? It's probably Arvira. You were probably wondering when I'm gonna be home.
Oh, I answer. I tell her you'll be home soon, okay, man?
No, I got it. Oh, hello? I know I'm gonna be home soon, okay? Jeez, yes, I could be home.
Did they just block me off the air? Are we still on? Okay, good.
You know what, Frank? Every dog has his day. Do you know what a pig is, Frank? It's a hassa. A hassa is a pig that don't fly straight. Do not fly straight either, man, okay?
Tony, please, Tony, don't kill me, Tony.
Am I getting framed out? Yeah, I'm getting framed out all of a sudden.
Don't kill me, Tony.
I ain't gonna kill you, Frank. Hey, Manolo, shoot that piece of shit.
He says chit. I don't know if you ever heard that. C-H-I-T, chit. Never heard that before. Maybe because he had kids, he didn't want them to hear him say the real word. No, he says the F word a lot in that movie. I think we should go back to laughing. What do you guys think? Oh, we love you, Trinity. We know nobody can stick around the entire time. Okay, an E tune. I'm playing in E. I really want to play you guys the debate. I think we're going to go back to the debates because Grenier said earlier she wanted to see the debate. I made my own real debate. You guys want to get to that, or do you want to hear another song? I'm going to play something quickly, see if I can get this out, because if Denise is still on with us, I'm hoping she is. This is a song She asked me to play originalies. I think this is it. Yeah. All right, so check this out. This is a song that Denise asked me to play. I never thought of playing Nirvana before. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll do that. So, here we go. That's not the version I like. Hold on, let me get the better version. Where I could see it better. I don't know what the heck's going on over here. What are you doing to me over here? There's 97 versions, okay? And I'm like, what are you doing? You're not giving me the friggin' one I want to see. You just got to show me the lyrics. How you doing over there? It's not that one either. How about this one over there? Okay, there we go. I found it. Sorry. Like I said, when you have 74 choices, it's kind of hard to figure it out.
All Apologies by a guy named Kurt Cobain. At the All Apologies, 1993, All Apologies, Kurt Cobain, and I'm Casey Kasem. Should I be? All apologies. What else could I say? Everyone knows all we are. All in all is all we are. All in all is all we are. That was for Denise, if she's still listening. If not, Denise's OG Real Talk. Seriously, she's been around with the show. Well, I say months because I've been here for 2 years by myself for most of the time. Daniel's getting comfy because, look, you're smart, my friend. You're smart, you're getting comfy because we're about to play a lot of comedy FaceSwaps where all of a sudden your tummy hurts. Your tummy's going to hurt so much you're going to say, geez, I don't know what happened. Did I eat something? Did I have Chinese food made by President Xi personally that had coronavirus inside of the gung poop fow chicken? And now I'm here laughing or pooping. Can't really tell. Maybe my name is Sleepy Pooper Pants Biden. And I'm going to jail because of my son Hunter Biden, who had a crack pipe falling out of his mouth. Did you guys not see today's? This was today's Donald Trump show. I'm going to show it to you quickly, and then we're going to play the debate. Okay, so don't go anywhere, but check this out.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump, who's on the campaign trail, and some information about Sleep Sofa came out today. Let's get to it.
Thank you so much. We are officially weeks away from the election where I destroyed Joe Biden in the square. And very, very bad information is coming out about the Sleep Sofa, and nobody's talking about it like his son Hunter, the crackhead. I mean, Zira, did you see this guy? Look at the pictures, people. You're going to have to search, though. Why is Hunter Biden information being censored from Facebook and Twitter? I think I'm going to have to take them down. What do you think? I think I'm going to have to do it. We're weeks away from me winning the election again.
And all of this information's coming out about the sleep sofa, and nobody wants to pick up the cushions and see what's underneath. I'm gonna flip that friggin' sleep sofa over. I'm gonna grab that Joey futon, and I'm going to turn it upside down for you. Look, you may think Joe Biden's okay right now. Just wait till you see what we have in store for good old Sleepy Pooper Pants. That's right, he's going down. We're taking down Pelosi as well. I think my favorite photo was of Hunter Skeet Ulrich Biden passed out with a crack pipe falling out of his mouth. It was so funny. I was like, what is Skeet Ulrich doing? He's asleep with a crack pipe in his mouth. Hilarious. I got an idea. Why don't we give him a job with Burisma Oil for the Ukraine? We'll take $3.5 million from the Russian mayor's wife. And I got one more. Let's take $1.5 billion in securities from China. How about that, Skeet Ulrich Biden? Huh? Oh my goodness. Look, there's plenty more to come. Just stay tuned and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Guys, head over to the DLive TV /MarkPIRES Real Talk link real quick. Follow. We need 22 of you. There's 34 here, 35, 22. It's all we need, and we are at 200, and I will be Donald Trump for a full hour. We're going to do this once a week. It's going to be besides the show. We're still doing our show. But I'm also going to do an extra hour each week on DLive exclusive where I am a character each time. And we're only 22 people away from making that possible. So if you help us, you will be helping this program grow. This program getting to a proper level on DLive. In order for me to get there, be able to post videos, offer badges for you guys, the Real Talk VIP badges, we have to get 22 more people to subscribe to the DLive. So I think Sig is over there. If you guys head over, he'll say hello. And guys, if for some reason you are, look at my freaking head of hair. I didn't do anything with it today, obviously you can tell. If you head over to DLive and you do, because DLive is an awesome platform. And sometimes things are happening there I'm not seeing. So if you are like, hey, just say, hey, Mark, I just threw an ice cream to you. So I could tell you how much I appreciate that tasty ice cream you sent me. Okay. Or, hey, just sent over whatever, a diamond. I like diamonds. Thank you very much. I love you. So just let me know, because sometimes I'm not over there. Jack says he wishes he could find $1 billion underneath his couch cushions. Look, under sleeps over Joe's cushions. I guarantee you're finding a couple of crack pipes from his son, perhaps a few documents from President She-Hole directly, implicating the sleepy pooper to some sort of malfeasance, really. But we will never find out until Attorney Bill Barr does something besides spin his wheels and look like Heathcliff the dog. I mean, really. I'm trying to figure out who Bill Barr looks like. You can't think about it. I don't know. But let's move forward. I wanted to play you guys the debate. All right, guys? This is crazy stuff here that you're about to see. I'm going to play you both debates. There's two of them back to back. This is episode 27. We'll start here, and we'll move forward and play the other one right after, so don't go anywhere. Check this out.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio, but let's head to Donald Trump's show for the first presidential debate. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you for joining me on the 27th episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, it's the official Real Talk presidential debate between me and Sleeps Over Joe Biden. Yeah, you guys are looking forward to it, I know. You can't wait to see the Trumper demolish him. I can't either, but you're going to be surprised. Yeah, all of you, you think it's going to be easy, right? It's not so easy. Watch, I'm going to show you especially, because I know you had his special goggles that he was wearing. But anyway, look, it's the first debate, and as always, not fair for the Trumper. But let's get into it. Here we go.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2020 presidential debates. I'm Chris Wallace, and I'm with Fox News. Tonight I'll be the moderator, and we will be asking President Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden, former vice president, a select set of questions. And you, the people, will get to make the judgment on who is equipped to be the president of the United States. Neither have gotten the questions, except for Joe Biden. There are no listening devices, and Joe Biden does not have a pair of contact lenses that are acting like teleprompters. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden. Mr. President, I want to start this off light. Why are you such a xenophobe and racist?
Always with the softballs, huh, Chris? Love it. Look, I've been here for 47 months, and I've never gotten a straight question from you, really. I mean, seriously, do you want to just, throw money at Biden now? Honestly, what I could tell you is this, Chris. I put a bounty out there, $1 million, which is kind of like nothing to me, to anybody who could prove that I'm a racist or xenophobe, because all I've ever done is care for all of the people on the planet. What's the sleep sofa's excuse with the crime bill, huh?
Well, we'll get to that, Mr. President, but my next question is for the Vice President. Mr. Vice President, what kind of car do you drive?
Well, I drive a Cobra, man. That's right, my Aunt Judy told me, look, only cool guys named Joe drive Cobras. So look, I get the sunroof down, I put down the top, and I keep going. Sometimes Joe and I go for a long ride in the woods together. And look, my Aunt Judy said that it's all about the car you drive.
You ask me a question,
What?
and you
Can
ask
you?
him that question?
I can't believe it. I'm trying to. I got 2 minutes, I thought. I'm not allowed to speak. Hey, why don't you shut up there, you clown? Unbelievable.
You're a clown.
Everything I'm trying to do, he's stepping all over it.
You gotta
Mr.
be
President,
freaking kidding me.
Mr. President, your team agreed to 2 uninterrupted minutes, and you can't seem to follow the rules. Mr. President, how did you bumble the coronavirus so royally?
You've got to be freaking kidding me. The questions I'm getting. You ask him what kind of car he's driving?
Yeah, my Aunt
I've
Judy
been trying
told me
to.
about that car. I've been driving it since
Are you
I was
kidding me?
17
This
years
guy's
old.
trying to make
Sitting
noise
on the
in my
side
ear
of the
now.
What?
No problems from my perspective.
You're like putting it up on the tee for him, and he's knocking it out of the park. And then you're asking me oh, could you tell us about Tenochtitlan? Look, I can't tell you about Tenochtitlan, okay? I probably could. I have total recall. Not like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, I don't really like Arnold. He's not really much of a Terminator, really.
They say I have a problem with my mind. Look what he's talking about now.
I'll tell you what, Sleeps Over, Joe. Terminator was a great movie, but I'm going to terminate you. That's right. I'm going to take you down in the square. I'm going to invite President Xi-Hole to watch me dismember you, really. And look, when he goes back to Tiananmen Square to share the news with all of his people, they'll say Donald J. Trump is amazing. I mean, nobody's ever seen anything like this before. There's never been anybody like me, really.
Well, President Trump, just to follow up on that, why did you not denounce the white supremacists? And why are we continued to see racism in the streets?
See, this is the crap I'm talking about. They gang up on me. I mean, Chris Wallace is working for the Biden campaign. Look, there's very few white supremacists out there, but like I said, stand down, people. At least stand by for a little while, because we need to stop the Antifa scum. But of course, look at the sleeps over there. He's trying to blame me for Antifa. Let's just be very clear. If these people were my people, the press never would have said that they were peaceful protests. They would have been like, oh, Trump bad. Look, rioting in the streets, they're killing and murdering and all kinds of bad things. But no, it was like, oh, look, they're making flower pots and look, they're kissing each other. And with coronavirus, too, no masks, no spread there.
It was all Trump rallies, really, but not the spread from the rioting from Joe Biden's campaign. And look, did you see gaslighting an American election? I mean, it's all right there, people.
So why don't you condemn the Antifa and the white
shut up,
supremacy
Jerry
stuff?
Futon.
Mr. Vice President, you've been a successful senator for 47 years and a vice president for 8 years, and a great vice president at that. What would you do to continue that legacy as president?
Look, you got that one right. My Aunt Judy told me that we should try to put our heads down and do what Rap Rock did.
Did he just call Barack?
She said, look, if they don't vote for me, then they ain't black. So we're trying to get that out into the communities.
We'll gloss right over that one.
So no retort? No retort from you. He says, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, and you're not even going to respond, Chris Wallace?
Well, I'm not really sure what the problem is with that statement, Mr. President.
Look, you guys could clearly see that they have it for Trump. And we didn't even get it to talk about all of the good things that we've done for the country. Because Chris Wallace decided to become Joe Biden's #1 fan, really. Anyway, I've got to go, but I'll see you on the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
So with episode... Oh, come on. Really? With episode 27 out of the way. Wow, everything slowed up. I mean... I'm like Steve Carell. I'm going to be like a Japanese movie. What have you done? Where have you taken my apples and pears? I'm going to find you in the woods. Is that looking like I think it is? I think just to me it seems like it is. Holy cow. No, it is. It's looking slow. I'm going to try to beat it. I don't know, whatever. Let's play episode 28 of the Donald J. Trump Show, which is basically debate part 2. So this is where it gets kind of silly. I had to take this to a whole different level here. Check this out. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studios. We head to Donald Trump for episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me at episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight we continue delving in on the first debate. Some of the outtakes that you didn't see on the live performance, you know, was taped prior, right? There's a lot of footage that's going to come out in the coming days on Real Talk. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's see what we got here.
Our first question of the day goes to Vice President Biden. How do you keep so calm and collected during the pandemic?
Lots of naps.
Mr. President,
really.
please stop interrupting.
Well, look, my Aunt Judy told me that I could get through this complete debate without falling asleep on camera. I think she's right. But look, but this guy, I can't get a word in edgewise here. He continues to... I'm telling you, my Aunt Judy said that we gave him almost 4 years. I only have 47. I need 4 more to get the job done.
Are you serious? He says he's going to do that? Sleepy. Sleepy. Wake up. Holy cow. It's like, are you even hear the words coming out of your mouth? The questions you're getting are so simple. She won't even answer a question, really.
What are you even talking about, Donald?
Would you let me speak?
This is crazy.
Joe. Sleepy.
Yeah, what?
Sleepy, be quiet while I'm speaking, okay? You're being very rude right now. Okay? Look, what's important to understand is that Trump always wins, okay?
Yeah, well, my Aunt Judy said...
Now, hold on a second, Joe. Wait, you be quiet, Sleep Sofa Joe. I have more to say, okay? You can't just go grandiose and pretend like you did anything in your entire career. I mean, let's talk about Hunter. Where's Hunter, huh, Joe?
He's hiding in
he
my
got
basement.
$3.2 million from the Russian mayor's wife.
My Aunt Judy looked
Now,
at it.
yeah, you say that it was fake news, but who's the fake news? Is it the mainstream media? Is it fake news? I think they're the only ones wwho don't want to report the truth, Joe.
It's not
which
true.
is that you are in bed with the Russians and the Chinese.
It's not true.
Look, you can't beat Trump, you can't buy Trump, but you could sure buy Biden.
I've seen it done. They're buying Biden left and right for 47 years. They actually call you Baby Biden in Ukraine because the way you handle yourself is kind of like a baby.
Gentlemen, we're going to stop the bickering and we're going to move forward with the next question. Mr. Vice President, what is your favorite thing to do on a day off?
You've got to be freaking kidding me.
Mr. President,
Pause
if
my
you can't control your
outbursts.
outbursts,
Talking about
we're going to have
days.
to pause
Every
the
day's
show.
a vacation day for Sleepy.
It's unbelievable. Can't even get a complete sentence in without being completely jumped on by the President of the United States. Well, what do I do on my days off? It's a good question, Chris. I like to nap. I like to put plenty of naps in my schedule. Every 15 minutes on the hour, you'll find me napping on my Joey futon. That's right. If not there, it's going to be on my Sleep Sofa Joe.
Joe, are you kidding me? How could you nap when you're going to be president? You're not going to be able to nap anymore, Joe. You're going to have to actually do some work. I know that's not something you're used to doing, Napper. Look, you know we call you DJ Sleep Sofa, right? Sometimes it's MC Napper. But really, you're really kind of just funny. I really laugh at you most times because you could never do the job that I did, Sleep Sofa Joe. I've been winning big league, the things we did against Chadda. Look, Sleepy, let me tell you one thing you don't know, okay? I'm going to point at you and tell you about me. I did a lot of great things this last 4 years. But I'm pretty certain that you've done nothing in your entire career.
Final question of the evening.
Wait, I don't get the same question about what I do on a day off?
No, I have a better question for you, Mr. President.
That's because Donald doesn't take any days off, Chris Wallace. That's why you didn't ask that to me. You could have asked how many hours a year do you sleep, and it'd probably be under the amount of naps that Sleep Sofa Joe takes in a month. But look, that's just what you do when you're a winner. Not a sleepy loser like Joe Bumbling Biden in his Joey futon.
Look, I've had enough of this. My Aunt Judy told me I should put my foot down, and I think I'm about to do it now. I want to just win this election because we need to get back to what's right, which is us taking everything from the American people. We're going to get back to big government and people getting less.
That's the first honest thing you've said today, Joe. Seriously, you want to take instead of give. I want everybody to do well. Look, Sleepy, you gotta be kidding me. You're telling me you want to make government bigger and people make less, take home less? Really, that's a good idea for bringing back the economy, Bonehead McGillicuddy Biden.
Mr. President, a train leaves Chicago at 3:15 p.m., and one leaves Los Angeles at 12:17 in the evening.
You gotta be freaking
How much
kidding.
gas... Mr. President, let me finish my question, please, sir. Sir, let me finish my question while I'm trying to get the full question out for you. Sir, Mr. President. Mr. President, please, let me finish my... Okay, yeah. So, how much gasoline would it use in the trip?
I have no idea. This is not a math competition, Chris Wallace, okay? So...
See, he won't answer it because he can't answer it. My Aunt Judy told me he was bad at math.
You gotta be freaking kidding me, right? I mean, you want me to put numbers together here on the stage?
Well, if you can't do it, okay.
I mean, you asked Biden what he does on vacation days. You asked him what his car... What kind of car? I have a lot of cars, Chris Wallace.
It's basically a question my 5-year-old niece answered last week.
So why don't you ask Sleep Sofa Joe to do it then?
No, not necessary.
No, I got this one, Chuck. It's 6.
Mr. Vice President, it's Chris.
Oh, I was just kidding.
What is Joey Futon talking about? 6? What the hell is 6 feet? I don't know, maybe 6 days for him to travel there in his horsing carriage. I don't know. Anyway, look, I can't answer a hypothetical about 2 different vehicles living at 2 different points in time. And look, maybe one of them's a Ferrari, the other one's like a Datsun. How am I supposed to tell which one uses more miles per gallon? Really, it's a stacked question, Chris Wallace. You know it. Look, this is what we've got, people. The mainstream fake news National Enquirer is trying to suppress the Trumper. They're trying to push a sleep sofa into the White House. I'm pretty sure he had contact lenses with a teleprompter system inside so he could have someone type in dialogue. The only time he could speak is with the teleprompter. So, look, anyway, that's episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
My buddy Tim Beers is here. Hey, bud. Good to see you, pal. I'm so glad you are with us, and I'm glad you got my note from the other day. This is a show that will always be free to anybody who wants to watch it. There are just other people who choose to support the program, and they wind up becoming members in a different way, but it doesn't make the show any less available. Everybody still sees the show. Everybody gets a chance to tune in here and connect. But I'll tell you what, after going live for 654 days in a row, when people support me, it's something. It's something that I really hold on to and I cherish. So thank you to everybody that's doing that, because I'm not stopping. And when you support me, you just make me stronger, make me feel more confident that what I'm doing is the right thing. So let me play you another clip. I just got a really weird message from somebody. I don't know. I may read it to you guys and see if we can diagnose it and tell me how I should respond or feel about it. But let me first play you a clip here. I think I'm gonna read it to you guys because it seemed really weird. And at the end of the day, this is a show about everything. Jerry Seinfeld's show was about nothing. This show is about everything. At once. All at the same friggin' time. Like, did you see this? I don't know if I played you this. Just as a final bit here. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Is it coming to an end? The movie scripts are starting to come in. Let's find out more from Donald J. Trump. Thank you so much for joining me at the balcony at the White House. I'm so thrilled to get a call today from Marvel. That's right. They want me to be the next Iron Man. I guess they've gotten kind of sick of Robert Downey Jr. Who could blame him? Look, I'm happy to take on the role. I've always wanted to be in a Marvel film. And now I'm going to be Iron Man. I can't wait. First Superman, now Iron Man. Who's next? Thor? I could play Thor because I have the looks, really. More like Bruce Wayne. They should probably get the rights to Batman. But we did start discussing perhaps like a new superhero. Like, how about Megatron? I love it. But anyway, look, I just wanted to thank you all for coming out to see me after I demolished the coronavirus. That's right. You shouldn't be scared. Your president is a god. I just took it on face to face, head on, and I won big league. Winning big league always. Anyway, I've got to go. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
Sleepy poopy pants. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to read this, and then I want you guys to give me your impressions. Because I do the Donald Trump show, I do Joe Biden impressions, but I do mostly things that make Joe Biden look like a sleep sofa, because he is a sleep sofa. And which means then that I'm pro the president of the United States who's done things in the 3 years plus that he's been in office, as opposed to a guy who was in office for 47 years and did absolutely nothing but put people in jail. I have eyes wide open because I don't watch politics, okay? So let me read this. I challenge you. This fornicator, because this is a response to my Donald Trump rally live, which you guys saw. That's the one we just dropped from yesterday, where he did the cartwheel. The cartwheel one? This is the response from somebody. I challenge you, this fornicator, to reinspect your laws of grace and love, Mark. Didn't say Mark after, but to reinspect your laws of grace and love. Those whom are adulterers you inspire and make light of, from those whom the Creator has brought a great cause to change by including them in the likeness, same likeness, in suffering. Reinspect your hearts. Okay, so let's just diagnose this entire comment real quick. So somebody's taking this a little too seriously, first of all. Secondly, there's plenty of that going on. There's plenty of content for you to take seriously out there. A face swap where I am actually trying to lighten the load of this world because it is the worst it's ever been. I don't get when people say they'd prefer to just let things be the way they are, which is fake. This person right here has been eating the narrative up. They believe that Donald Trump is some evil, yeah, you know what? Fornicator. The guy's been married 3 times. Who out there thought he was some like unbelievable regal human being who's just respects and that's not why I voted for this guy. I voted for him because we needed change. We needed somebody who's going to make some things happen that were not negatively infecting or affecting my life. Obama was terrible for my real estate business. Trump was good for my real estate business. Joe Biden gets back in, I probably lose everything. The guy's the worst human being on the planet. And I only say that because, guys, in 29 shows, 30 shows of the Donald Trump show, I have uncovered every disgusting clip of Joe Biden. And for anybody to think they want to point a microscope on Donald Trump and they don't want to do the same thing to Joe Sleepity Poopity Pants, you are a hypocrite. Look at both candidates, make a decision. Don't listen to the crappy fake news and say, oh, I know what I know. And this guy's is fornicator evil. Everybody's evil if they make light of the guy. Like, excuse me, like, sorry, I do a really good Trump impression. Sorry. You know, look, at the end of the day, here's the most important thing people need to understand. This is the first time in history where a comedy show like this is being criticized for being funny, having to do with the president or Joe Biden. People got this guy on like a white horse. Are you kidding me? This guy's a horrible, horrible human being. He's done 9 women. Concrete evidence have come out against Joe Biden, and nobody's talking about it. Everybody talks about Trump. Well, you know what? We all knew Trump was like that before he got into office. Who the hell out there thought Trump was some great guy? Is there one person out there who's watching my show who says, yeah, I thought Trump was like the second coming. I thought Trump was like the Pope. I thought Trump was a priest. Wasn't he a priest? Wasn't he a priest? No, he was a horrible guy. He cheated on women. He got married to multiple women. He cheated on women that he was married to. And I never for once assumed that Donald Trump was some good guy. He married a supermodel in his 50s, late 50s, and now she's the first lady of the United States of America. I mean, there's a lot you could get from just the straight up information, but he was a businessman. And we had a chance with Mitt Romney that we didn't take. And first chance we had was Donald Trump. And you know what? I would have taken that chance over every single time because Hillary freaking Clinton? How dare you? Are you kidding me? Ooh, guys, really? Clinton body count. Just type that in and then just cry that you ever supported that woman. And you know what? I saw some stuff and once I saw it, I'm like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for me because I know, like I see, here was my turning point. Okay. I've been live every day since December 31st, 2018. I say all the time that the numbers on this show, the dates line up unbelievably. It's really eerie. So day 400 in a row of my show, day 400 happened to be the State of the Union address. Day 400. Can you believe that? I'm standing upstairs with my wife. I still remember this. She goes, yeah, State of the Union is tonight. I said, really? I said, I'm going to watch that with you. She looked at me. She goes, what? She goes, you're not going to do real talk? I said, no, I'll do it right after. I said, I want to see what's going on with the country. I said, I haven't watched in 400 days. I want to see what's going on. What I watched was a disgrace. I saw the Democrat Party sit there like this when I heard amazing thing after amazing thing happening for the country. And when that happened, it's when I decided to start speaking. It's when I decided to start speaking up and start saying everything I needed to about what's really going on out there. And I got on. If you guys want to scroll back to day 400, it was a heated night. It's the first time I spoke politics in 400 days of the show. And that's also, I would say, that's roughly about when I would see I sensed a shift in my business where I don't get the business I used to get. I mean, guys, you see what I do, how I perform in this show? I'm a very good real estate agent. I've been doing it for 13 years, and I provide services that no one else can provide, okay? I've got a building background. I can tell people what it costs to renovate a home, to fix a bathroom, all in real time. There's a value to that. I was also the first guy to buy a drone in my area. I was all over the news because I do it once a month for my clients. I'm continuing to think outside the box for my people. But when you don't get business, and it has to do with the Donald Trump impression, it's kind of a silly thing. But if I tell you what, if I did a Donald Trump impression and I was like, look, I just pooped my pants. Look, Baladia, how does it smell? It smells like Barron's, like, 3rd grade diapers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I did it that way, they would love me. The left would be like, oh my goodness, it's on the sky, there's a Trump impression. But you know what? I can't do that to the guy. You're already doing enough. You're piling on. Everybody wants to pile on the guy when he's done nothing but try to help, and he doesn't get paid, and everybody craps on him. They call him names since before he even walked into the Oval. The names they've called him are the same names they called him before he even walked in the Oval. So let me get this straight. Never gave him an hour, 13 seconds even, to do a job before you declared he is the man you still declare he is today. How about that? How about doing yourself a favor? Type in on Google, on Bing, on DuckDuckGo, whatever your favorite search engine is, Donald Trump's accomplishments in office. That's it. Just type that in. And while you read it, to get rid of the TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, just read it with these eyes. Say to yourself, these are Ronald Reagan's accomplishments. Or these are George Bush's accomplishments. Or these were Barack Obama's accomplishments. Say it with eyes where you could read them clearly. And then say to yourself, how the heck did I not hear about any of these things? Because the guy has done so much. And if you heard about it, nobody would even think about voting for the sleepy poop. But they keep trying to tell you how great he is. Keeps forgetting his name. Never did a thing in 47 years. Now he has a hard time with his memory. Guys, look, my Aunt Judy told me, just pretend. Don't answer any questions, Joe. And any questions you asked, you'll already know the answers to, sleepy poop. Just go out there with the flashcards. We'll put them all over the place. Look, there's one back there behind that person. Just look at it. Oh, yeah, look, my Aunt Judy told me. Yeah. Daniel said, no, Trump is far from perfect, just like the rest of us humans. Absolutely. At the end of the day, if everybody realized that, and Glynis nailed it, she said the whole Biden family is corrupt. When you guys hear what's truly going on, and you heard about it, but Sleep Poopy Pants is up there on stage saying, look, it's not true. No, it's been looked into. It's fact-checked. By who? The fake news is fact-checking? Oh, really? Guess who censors my program as fake COVID-19 false information? Facebook. And how do these fact checkers do that when I don't even speak about it at all? All we do is Donald Trump shows. Because they'll just fact check anything they want and call it false information so people get no reach to their content. I joked about this. Mia, are you here? Yeah, Mia's here with us. Mia, how many people watch my Real Talk program on Facebook? Because you just now found me over there. If you were to go on right now even, and just forget about yesterday, go back like 2-3 days. Just pick a day. How many people saw that episode where we did 4 to 5 hours of fire? Send it on the screen here. I want everybody to see. We talk about shadow ban. We talk about living in a hole. I've been here for 654 days in a row. That's the better part of 2 years, guys. There's 730 days in 2 years. I'm almost there. And I want to see right now what Mia says about this. I'm not going to look myself. I asked Mia because she became a follower of the program over there on Facebook. You guys should all do the same because, like I said, no one can find me. No one will see it. George Rochot's on there, my brother. George, same thing. Maybe you could take a look. How many people? Because it's an interesting thing that you go live for almost 2 years. And Facebook, where you have 2,800 friends, you get 28 showings, 28 viewings on a 6-hour broadcast of straight fire. I mean, the music alone, why wouldn't we get a couple hundred people looking at that? Donald Trump shows. Why wouldn't we get a couple hundred people watching that? Why wouldn't anybody be inspired to stop by and feel some positivity? Well, they would. This is why they want to shut us down, okay? You guys are finally understanding. The reason that you didn't find me for 654 days is because YouTube does not want us to connect. YouTube wants us to divide. DLive, they all want us to divide. This entire world is praying that we will divide, and we're going to prove them all wrong. We're going to get together here. We're going to build positivity, and we're going to show them all how much stronger we are together than divided. Trump is no angel. He owes out like $420 million to help. He won't confirm, but he says it is being dealt with, and his son said they get their money from Russia. Well, I think, Hadley, this is the interesting thing. In business, these people get their money from all kinds of different backing. It's not, I don't even know what that's about. Here's the question I always ask. If Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump, got a job for a Ukrainian oil company and got $83,000 a month, he got $3.5 million from a Russian oligarch's wife, from a mayor's wife, and then also $1.5 billion of securities from China. 10 days after going with his father to China and meeting with Xi Jinping, he gets $10 billion or $1.5 billion worth of transactions or financial. Look, this guy's got pictures. He's smoking crack. Okay. And all of a sudden he's in charge of $1.5 billion of securities. Okay. So what the hell do they get with that? Well, the bottom line is Joe Biden was probably expected to be the next president. Look, I'm with Barack. As soon as it's done, I'm going to be the president. What are you going to do for me? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do for you. We're going to give you $1.5 billion to your stupid son who's a crackhead. And maybe he'll smoke the crack and kill himself. Who knows? But we're going to give it to him, and you owe us when you get in office. And there's a video of Sleepy Poop saying, look, sometimes you're out there and you do things for people, right? I mean, look, they put you in office. Look, they're the ones who are supporting you. You got to give them something back, right? I mean, look, it happens all the time. That's the freaking Sleep Sofa saying that. He also said that he fired the guy who was looking into his son, and he said, you won't get the $1 billion from us unless you fire the guy. And what is your son of a bee? What do you know? He fired the guy. He was fired. Yeah, guy's a scumbag. And then everybody's like, let's vote for Sleepy Poops. Guys, also, here's the other thing. Nobody wants Kamala Harris. When she ran, nobody was interested in her. She's going to push him down the stairs day 4. He's going to be like, look, Kamala, I'm going to grab something to drink. You need something? Down the stairs. Oh, Joe, what happened? Wow, my Aunt Judy pushed me. She's going to go this. This is exactly what she's going to say. Yes, she did. Guys, this is real, okay? You guys think 4 years of Trump was bad? Go look at his accomplishments. Look at what he did. 4 years of anybody else would have been a nightmare, and 40 years of everybody else was crap before him. And look, I don't know. I'm just telling you that I like to have a guy who's 74. Even though he's 74, the dude walks around like he's 35. He's got the same energy that we push out here on this show. And when I watch his rallies, it's a very positive experience. Yeah, he brags a lot, but look, nobody's ever seen a crowd like you guys. You're the greatest crowd in the history of crowds, really. So he's pushing on that stuff, like, look, they told me that I was right. The Who? The Who? Yeah, the Who. They said it. They were like, Donald Trump is right. Winning bigly. Anyway, let me play you a clip here, okay? Let me play you something. How about this?
Amaryl and Jameson live from the studio. Donald Trump joins us with his perspective on Kamala Harris.
Sleep Sofa Joe made a decision. Yeah, he chose Kamala, chameleon. That's right. I'm not surprised, really, because if you think about it, Joe Biden signed the crime bill in 1993, and then Kamala Harris, she put in a lot of people in jail for petty crimes, like smoking pot. Look, somebody wants to smoke weed on the corner with Smokey from Friday. That's fine by me. Look, Debo's coming. Be careful, he may steal your bicycle. It could happen. And Red had his bicycle stolen, you may have remembered. But Craig's fathers took a poop in the toilet. He said it could be about 45 minutes until it's cleared. I bet you Sleep Sofa Joe falls asleep on the toilet. I wouldn't be surprised. He takes a nap everywhere else. They call him Sleep Sofa Joe because he's a sleep sofa. He's Mr. Napper. He naps everywhere he goes. You know, next time you see Sleep Sofa, ask him a question, like a simple question, and see if he responds. There's a very good chance he's learned the ancient Buddhist method for sleeping with your eyes open. I'm just saying, he's a napper. Don't worry. Don't worry about Kamalato. Sleeps Over Joe and Kamala Chameleon is a perfect match. She'll take over. She'll just push him aside. She's like a feeble old man. Look, that's what I'm mostly afraid of, if you think about it. If Kamala Chameleon winds up becoming vice president, she'll just push Joe Biden down the stairs or something and become president. And nobody wants her as president. So we're going to fight extra hard. We're going to win big league. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next episode of the Donald Trump Show. Kamala Chameleon.
That's right, Kamala Chameleon. So we did that for episode 21. We did the Kamala Chameleon, or 20, I think it was. The Buddhist the way of sleeping with his eyes open. That's right. Look, he seems like he's figured it out. Let's see what I can play for you over here. I have so many different things, but how about this? Trump Nobel. Let's just see what this is.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Let's head out to Donald J. Trump as he accepts his nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize.
Thank you very much. Did you hear I was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize? It's quite a big deal. It's actually nice to be nominated for accomplishing something instead of Barack Obama. If you remember, they just gave him one like a token or something. Did you see the fake news today? They're not even mentioning the Nobel Peace nomination. It's kind of like a sin, right? Look, you're fake news over there. You don't even ask about it. You want to know about Trump saying that he doesn't think that soldiers are winners, they're suckers and losers. Really? You think I would have said that? Are you serious? I'm the most pro-vet president in the history of time. Maybe even similar to Lincoln. Anyhow, do you have a question?
Yes, Mr. President. Why isn't anybody looking into Obamagate?
Well, look, of course we're going to continue to look into Obamagate. And we're going to see if we can figure out how this happened. And 4 years have gone by. No one's talking about it. But I've had, like, my butler has gone to jail for jaywalking. I mean, this is the crap I've got to deal with from you fake news. All you do is spin your tales. And you get people to run around and say, wow, Trump is a bad man. Did you hear? He said this about the troops. And then, of course, he said that the coronavirus was not bad at all. Do you remember that? Look, I told you back then, we need to keep the people calm. How good would it be for me to get out there and be like, look, we're all going to die. It's really bad. It's not good for a president. We got to keep people cool. We got enough gaslighting going on because of Sleep Sofa Joe and the Democrats. Look, the bottom line is if people could handle the truth, then the government would have told them about aliens a long time ago. But they keep it to themselves because that's the way governments have always worked. We try to keep the people calm. This is just the crap you're going to hear every day until the election. Look, when peace in the Middle East happens on your watch, and the fake news mainstream National Enquirer media is pointing fingers, all I can tell you is it's all fake news. Fake, fakety fake, just like Joe Biden's actual intelligence level. He's a bit of a sleeper right now. Sleepy, sleep, sleep.
Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy poops. Guys, hold on. I'm checking myself just to find out, okay? So yesterday, there's one person, maybe Christine. I think Christine may be the one person watching. So yesterday, the live show, we had 82 people yesterday. We did 5 hours. Hold on. 66 the day before. 41. We're going down progressively. Let's see. 37. We're going down, literally. 54. 44. 35, 41, 77, 37. 37 views, guys, for 4 or 5 hours live. Real talk positivity, live music, and face swaps. 37. Facebook. Mark Zuckerchooch. Look, I'm a Zuckerchooch. When I created Facebook or stole it from these guys, what the hell their names are again? Window wipes from the window wipes. When I stole the company from the window wipes, the twins, they had come up with something called book faces, and I was like, look, I'm going to steal it because I'm a Zuckerchooch. Yeah, freaking Zuckerchooch. Not even joking. I can't stand Zuckerchooch. In fact, to show you guys how much of a chooch this guy is, episode 17 of the Donald Trump show coming at you. This is called Facebook Sucks. Not sucks, Zucks. Facebook Zucks. That's right. Colleen is Reiki, and she's over on Fache. She's in the Fache book. Check this out. This is called Facebook Zucks.
It's Harold and Jameson live with episode 17 of the Donald Trump Show. Thank you for joining me on episode 17 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight we talk about Facebook and how much it zucks, right? I mean, seriously, Zuckerberg. I gave him every opportunity to do the right thing. But he keeps censoring the conservative point of view. Look, if you're going to censor everybody. Let's take a look at some of these clips and see what's going on out there.
You have previously given testimony to the Congress saying that there is not editorial manipulation that disadvantages conservatives.
So wait, so you're telling me that Mark Zuckerberg told Congress that he does not censor conservative content? That is laughable, really, right?
Just like in the case of Google, there have been whistleblowers from Facebook that not only have offered evidence indicating your testimony was not truthful, but there's even video that suggests that content moderators that you employ are out there disadvantaging conservative content.
You ever seen Mark Zuckerberg sweat before? Watch this.
I'm wondering if you are familiar with the experiences of Zach McElroy and Ryan Hartwig, two people who participated in Facebook content review.
Ah, friend of the Real Talk Show, Ryan Hartwig. Look, if you want to hear the real scoop about Zucks, you should check out the 3 times that Ryan was on the Real Talk Show. Anyway, let's see what else is here.
And what is your response to the very damning video evidence and the testimony from them that the culture that you lead within Facebook is one that disadvantages conservatives and leads to content manipulation?
Now that is a question I would like the answer to.
I'm somewhat familiar with the concerns that they've raised. As I've said, we aim to be a platform for all ideas.
Is Zuckerberg out of his freaking mind? What is he talking about? The last thing that you are is a platform for all ideas.
We got into this because we want to give everyone a voice.
Everybody gets a voice. Unless you disagree with Mark Zuckerberg's political leanings, of course.
I certainly do not want our platforms to be run in a way that has any ideological bias.
An ideological bias? Are you serious? You know you Zuck, right? I mean, you 100% are biased against me. You're biased against anybody who loves America.
And I want people to be able to discuss a range of issues.
A range of issues that you choose, right, Zucks?
When people raise concerns like that, we do look into them to make sure that everyone in our operation is behaving and upholding the standards that we would like.
So basically you're saying that everything's going to plan.
I know that we have ongoing training in what we do.
I think what we're trying to tell you is that you're training Zucks.
I'm concerned that the content review does reflect the values of the company, but those values don't in fact give everyone a voice. They prejudice against certain content.
Matt Gaetz with the left hook.
It seems disingenuous for you to suggest that these videos come out that are very damning, that show the people that you trust with content moderation admitting on video that they disadvantage conservatives, that they label people who support the president as a way to push down their content and limit the reach of that content.
Just like the way you've been holding down the Real Talk show. You don't like it when they push the Trumper. Look, you can't stop the Trump.
For you to then come to us many months later after that was all over the news and the internet and say, well, you know, you'll get back to us and you do a little training, it seems to suggest that you don't take these allegations and this evidence very seriously.
Is it me, or does Mark Zuckerberg look like an Antifa guy right now? Look at that look in his eyes. He doesn't like being told what to do.
Would you at least be willing to acknowledge, based on the irrefutable evidence before us that you don't seem to have investigated, that it is possible that at Facebook, your employees do have the power to disadvantage conservative viewpoints, and that they in fact have used that power in ways that we need to root out?
Oh my, Zuckerberg's got his hand in the cookie jar.
Congressman, my testimony in the past and today is about what our principles are as a company and what we try to do.
What you're trying to do is steal an election from Trump.
And when you fire people as a consequence of their politics...
Wait, what?
Do you think that that impacts the culture and perhaps empowers some of the content moderators to also treat people worse as a consequence of their politics?
I'm not aware of any case where we have fired someone on behalf of their politics, and I would say that that would be an inappropriate thing for us to do.
Now, I have it on good authority that they got rid of Ryan for his political leanings as well, but let's listen in to what Matt Gaetz has to say here.
Why'd you fire Palmer Luckey?
I can
Palmer
assure you that it was
Luckey's
not.
NDA with you, I only have 10 seconds, but Palmer Luckey's NDA with you doesn't allow him to talk to anyone except government officials. I'm a government official. I've seen the messages where you have specifically directed Mr. Luckey to make statements regarding his politics for the benefit of your companies.
I'm pretty sure that's a no-no, right?
So I think both in the case of these content moderators and in the case of the testimony you just gave regarding Mr. Luckey and firing people over their politics, there is serious question as to whether or not you're giving truthful testimony here or whether it's lying before Congress. I see my time's expired and I'll yield back.
Bravo! Mr. Gaetz, you have arrived. I can't believe what I just heard. You took Zucks down. Almost like you're a billionaire. Maybe one day you'll be a billionaire, at least 120 millionaire like Peloison. I don't know. Anyway, look, let's see if there's anything else here.
We certainly try to do this in a way that is neutral to all viewpoints. We want to be a platform for all ideas.
Is that Mark Zuckerberg or Mark Zuckerbat? We're a platform for all, for people to have a voice, everyone but Trump.
I don't think you build a social product with the goal of giving people a voice if you don't believe that people being able to express a wide variety of things is ultimately valuable for the world. And we try to make sure that our policies and our operations ultimately reflect and carry that out.
Then how could you ever censor the Trump when you know the world values everything that I say?
In terms of the people setting the policies, I think it is valuable to have people with a diversity of viewpoints involved so we can make sure that we have the different viewpoints represented in the policy development process.
Guys, look, it's Diversity Mark.
And we also consult with a number of outside groups whenever we develop new policies to make sure that we're taking into account all perspectives.
Are you kidding me? That sounds like something that he just made up.
I mean, you said you reach out to outside groups. Can you think of one conservative outside group that you reach out to and use as a content moderator?
I have to say, this guy's fantastic. His line of questioning gets right to the heart of it.
Congressman,
Did you hear that? Yeah, you're caught out, Mark. I'll tell you, this should be the trial of Mark Zuckerberg.
Real quickly, can you briefly explain the approval process for third-party fact checkers, and how many fact checkers does Facebook employ?
We work with about 70 fact-checking partners around the world, and the goal of the program is to limit the distribution of viral hoaxes, so things that are clearly false.
So you're not doctors, but you feel you could censor any doctor who talks about success that they're having on coronavirus. I think that's an overstep of your powers there, Zuckerdick.
We don't ourselves want to be in the business of determining what is true and what is false. That feels like an inappropriate role for us to play.
Says the guy who's playing that role. Look, I have a feeling we're gonna have a part 2 of Facebook Zucks, so stay tuned. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next Donald Trump show. Have a great night.
That's how you hit Mark Zuckerberg right in the face. Okay, seriously, because he's a Zuckerchooch. You heard what I called him in there. He's a Zuckerchooch, though. So we're kicking these people right now in the head with these Donald Trump shows. Like I said, this is just a way for us to poke fun at how silly everybody is this election season. And I find it interesting. I think I told you guys I wasn't going to put my kids in school because I felt they were going to lock down the entire country again around now. I thought it was the 18th. I said October 18th would be the day. So we're 3 days out. But interesting that schools will begin on November 9th. Interesting. So I said everything's going to get back to normal right after the elections. Interesting. Very interesting. What happened in episode 15? Let's see.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. We're joined by Donald Trump for episode 15 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you for joining me. Episode 15, the Donald Trump Show. Today we go back to bumbling Biden. That's right, Sleeps Over Joe. I got a doozy for you tonight. Check this out.
I mean, we can't ensure our future is made in America with American paying, good paying union jobs here at home.
Okay, wait a minute. I've been saying America first for like 4 years. And I'm called a racist, a xenophobe, etc. But Sleep Sofa Joe says it. And everyone's like, oh my goodness, look, Sleepy Joe. He's a genius. Wow. Honestly, if he doesn't fall asleep on camera, he's going to beat me, but he's going to fall asleep on camera. Just wait for it, people.
Here at home, making it in America.
Bumbler, here at home would be made in America. I think he may have said that because Sleepy Joe also owns a piece of land in the Ukraine.
These are the most critical investments we can make for the long-term health and vitality of both the American economy and the physical health and safety of the American people.
So, Sleepy, you had 44 years in the Senate, 8 years as the vice president, and now when you're not in office, you're taking my ideas and pretending that they're your ideas?
Even if we weren't facing a pandemic and an economic crisis, we should be making these investments anyway.
Look, Sleep Sofa, you could say what you want, but you sound like a bumbling idiot at this point. You were in there for 8 years. Do you want me to keep saying it? I will.
To power a clean energy revolution in this country, we need to modernize America's infrastructure.
That's right. You wouldn't have been able to modernize our infrastructure in the 80s when you were vice president. You were just vice president 4 years ago, moron.
Despite this overwhelming need, this president and the Republican Congress have simply failed to act.
Okay, so critique coming from a guy who's been hiding in his basement since he left office at 16. He was in his basement pre-coronavirus. You know that, right?
10,000s, actually tens of thousands.
How many?
10,000s, actually tens of thousands.
Wow, that's a lot, Joe.
There's no other way of saying it.
Well, for Joe Biden, you're right. There's only one way of saying it. The Sleep Sofa way.
Donald Trump promised a big infrastructure bill when he ran in 2016.
I have massive plans for this country, but the Democrats have not made it easy.
Seems like every few weeks, when he needs a distraction from the latest charges of corruption in his staff or the conviction of high-ranking members of administration and political apparatus, the White House announces, quote, it's Infrastructure Week.
Sleepsofa, I have to tell you, I think you should just stop running. Because every time you have a gaffe, or every time you say something super racist, the media starts a race war, or they totally flip it. Oh, he raped someone? Let's talk about how much integrity he has.
But he's never delivered.
Way to go, Joe. Let's find the one or two things I couldn't do in the first 4 years, and let's make a big deal out of it.
He's never really even tried.
I have to say, Sleepy, the Sleepsofa Joe is hilarious. Partly for the goofy things he says with a straight face, but then look at what he said there. I haven't tried. I don't try. Are you kidding me? I sleep like 3 hours a day. I don't get paid for my job. And I get crapped on all day by you fake news morons. And you say I don't try.
Well, I know how to get it done.
The only thing that Sleepsofa Joe knows how to get done is putting his head on a pillow and taking a nap. That he can get done every single day, afternoon, night. Look, I've got to go, but I'll see you tomorrow on the next Donald Trump show.
So that was 15. I forget what I do. Like I said, these things come out of me so quickly. George is over there. The goofy things he says with a straight face. That's exactly what I say as Trumper. So let me see if I can bring you something else quickly. I don't know why I get a kick out of this, but this gives me a laugh. Check this out.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Donald Trump discusses President Xi and Biden. Thank you. Thank you very much. So glad to be standing in front of you on this Friday. We've got a lot to discuss. China, did you hear about Bill Barr? Attorney General Bill Barr got up and said China is the worst thing to happen to America since China. That's right. We already had a problem with China, and we kind of let them come back. I think it may have been Reagan. It's not a good thing, I know. But China becomes part of the World Trade Organization again. And then, of course, they're going to let them do all kinds of things, and they're taking advantage of our country. It's important for you to understand that we're going to hold China and President Xi accountable. That's right. I know. Look, the Wuhan, China, they had their worst year in 67 years, and it's because of Trump. So we have to try to give them another bad year. Nobody has put more time and effort in than my number 2. That's right, Mike Pence, the greatest number 2. Mikey Pence. I call him Pensy. That's right. We have nicknames. Pensy. Of course, we call Biden Sleepsofa Joe, a bumbling Biden. He's a bumbling Biden. I joke that he's a bumbling Biden sleeping on the sleep sofa, but he really instead is the sleep sofa. Look, if I lose, it's going to be doubly bad because Sleepsofa Joe is going to beat me. The guy can't even string 3 words together without a teleprompter. But look, we'll see what happens in the debates. Looking forward to it, Sleepsofa. Bumbly, 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 bumbly. We'll have a lot of fun. Anyway, look, I gotta go.
Guys, Sydney's a grandpa for the first time. I'm so happy for you, Sid. That is so great, pal. Unbelievable. First grandchild. I'm very proud of you. Oh, Glynis, I'm sorry. I thought Glynis said that she was tired and needed to go because she worked hard in the garden today. Sid, I'm so happy. Sid said, guess what, guys? After the show yesterday, my oldest son and his wife had their first daughter. My first granddaughter. Can we get a name, Sid? What's your granddaughter's name? Glynis said, who's going? LOL, not me. Grandpa Sid. It's Sidpa. We'll call you Sidpa. If we can get a name, I'd love to hear your granddaughter's name. Let me see if I can guess it. It starts with an M. Wow. Let's get your Max upstairs. That's so exciting, Sid. I'm so happy for you. Guys, we are roughly, I think it's 19 people away from getting to 200 on DLive. And once we get to 200, then we can put on our private show weekly on DLive. It'll be a 1 hour show once a week is someone different each week. We'll figure it out. Uh-oh. Daniel said YouTube just closed on him. Mine seems to be working still. Rick asked for something to put to Antifa. I'm not sure if that was from way earlier. Weird, wild stuff. It's very wild stuff. It's exciting, though. You know, I remember that when I had my kids, each time it was just like, the experience is amazing. I wrote some amazing songs because of those children. Oh, Sid, I'm so happy for you. Where do they live? And where I think you're in California. Where do they live? Yeah, good luck, Daniel. I think we should get some better service out of YouTube, right? We shouldn't be cutting us off ever. Antifa. Oh, my goodness. So, guys, we've been here for 3 hours and 12 minutes. They'll go to YouTubes. Gotta see the YouTubes. I'm going to actually play that real quick for you, because if there's anybody here who has not seen this, this is kind of silliness. This is silliness right here.
Well, I'm very upset. I was doing really well. Now I'm not doing well at all. Well, I think my Aunt Judy did it best. She said that I was the best candidate.
Did you always know that you'd be good at this?
But you know, I was thinking that I was very good when it was hot outside and when the sun was beaming down on my head. Oh, I would ask you, Joe, would you ever say that you would cut Medicare and Medicaid for all? Did you ever say that, Joe Biden? I would never do that. I would never cut Social Security ever. My Aunt Judy would never let me. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you listen to me, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do. If you go to YouTube, you ever tried to do it before? Of course not. Did you ever say that before? No. Check out the YouTubes, and you can find everything that Joe is talking and saying he didn't do. I've been doing it since 1947. I was the first guy to help. I was the last guy to help, and in between I helped as well. You just be honest. Would you ever be able to do that? I'll be the best hall monitor you'll ever find. I will be the best. I have the best base. All my people love me. I want to get Joe Biden in there. I won every single election. I don't even know how.
That's one of my favorites. I don't even know how. What the heck? My Aunt Judy told me I could win, though. Freaking Aunt Judy. She's always getting him into trouble. Always getting him into trouble. So, guys, this has been quite an episode. Like every night, really. Bernie, Bernie, Bernie. Let's see. I may have something else for you, too. We might as well play one or two more. Like, what's this right here? I don't know.
My fellow Americans, 30 plus days ago, we shut down the nation. A massive, unbelievable effort that was carried out by the American people to show how we are one. And now we need to get together and come out and back to work. And that's what we're going to do. Yes, you got a question over there?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President! Not you. It's fake news. What do you got?
Are we sure that this is the correct time to come back out and restart the economy?
Well, of course. I've looked at all the data. I looked at it with Fauci and Dr. Birx. And we've decided that now is the time to come out of the cave and start the economy. We were at all-time highs before this all happened. And if you recall, the Democrats tried to impeach me, and then all of a sudden the Wuhan happened. I would say that's some interesting timing, wouldn't you? They try to impeach me, that doesn't work out, and all of a sudden, Wuhan. I think it was delivered by the Democrats. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, you have a question?
Do you believe that COVID-19 is as bad as they say?
No, I believe it's the Democrats. I think you guys are fake news, and I think no matter what I say, you're going to twist and turn my words into something that's not really being said. You have a question?
Yes, where has Joe Biden been through all of this?
Well, this is what I don't understand. You give Joe Biden a free pass? Sleazy Joe? He's out there touching people on the backside, and you're not even covering it. You're fake news. And I know my people can see through the crap that's being laid out by fake news CNN.
So there's a lot of those like news reports. Let's see if I can find another one for you. News reports. How about this one?
Well, I have to be honest. You get to a point with your fake news media where you just want to lash out. I cannot stand you people. I mean, honestly, you're probably like the worst person on the planet. Maybe one or two behind Vladimir Putin and President Xi-Hol, of course. You're right behind Xi-Hol. How do you feel about that? It must be something to be a reporter for CNN and realize you're just as bad as President Xi-Hol. Anyway, look, I can't stay with you all day. Melania wants to get together. It's Saturday night. The Real Talk show is on, that's right. Sometimes Mark plays a song for Melania, and it's not a short song, it's a very long one. And she loves it because what he's doing is he's giving her like a play. This is the plan for Trump to win big league in bed at night. So what I do is I first turn on the music on Real Talk, and then we're ready to go. All of a sudden, Melania's feeling ready. She wants to go and party with Donald J. So look, this is kind of our Saturday night routine, I guess I would say. You guys should be tuning into the Real Talk program. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's live every day. And every single day I come on the program. That's right. I have to add some value. I mean, honestly, nobody wants to just watch Mark, so I have to add some value. And if he doesn't have Trump on, who's he going to have, Biden? Nobody wants to see that slouch. The only thing that's interesting about Joe Biden is, will he fall asleep on camera? That's it. That's the only question I ask myself while I watch. Mark's going to ask him a question, and he's going to be like, that's what Joe does. He sleeps on a pillow. Look, I think you need to understand something, okay? This is a show that's live every single night. I mean, every single night you have a program to tune into. And Donald J. Trump is on. Why would you not tune in? Okay? So the other thing you have to understand is that nothing can stop Real Talk except Real Talk. That's it. He's going to go forever.
Oh my goodness, I remember that episode now. So guys, I was trolled the night before. First time I was officially trolled. Like I had a group, like, and I found out during this that it's like a group of people that came into the chat together. And I couldn't tell what was going on. It was really weird because a lot of people seemed authentic like you guys. And they're like, hey, this is great. And then like all of a sudden other guys would be like, you are the worst. You should just quit now. You're never going to make it. Like all this really weird, mean stuff. And I think what happened was I was like, look, that's not why I'm here. I think you guys may be missing something. I said, I'm here to leave messages. I'm not here to make it. So I'm here to leave messages. I'm here to connect this planet to something that doesn't exist currently. So you guys can say what you want. I'm confident in what my mission is. And I actually turned one of them into a friend. But they beat the hell out of me that night. And I remember waking up the next day, and not once did I think to myself, well, I'm not going to go on because of those guys. I said to myself this. I said, I'm going to create a face swap that tells these people that no matter who the hell they think they are, nothing's going to stop me but me. I don't care how much you want to try to slow me down. It will not happen. You cannot play those games with me because I live in the moment, and I will always continue to drive through any barricade. Not around it, not over it. I will drive through it. And so when that happened, I said simply to them, look, you do what you want, but you should leave this platform or you should dig deep and bring something positive because you're going to feel great if you do it. I'm here to connect with you guys, not to feel some sort of animosity, some sort of pit within me. I don't like that feeling. And so they stopped showing up because I stopped paying attention to them. It's interesting when they say that. But I did one full show where they were doing their thing, and I just played right at the camera. Didn't even look at them. There were 3 or 4 people that were like, oh, I think he's ignoring us because of those guys. And I'm like, I don't know if those guys are my friends or not. They seemed cool, but then they never came back anyway. So I think they were all together. Just a few of them actually came along and were like, geez, this is actually good. We're going to troll this guy. And they stuck around for a couple weeks. But the other guys were all jerks. And the bottom line is, you can't get everybody to feel great. And even if they start to understand that there's a platform that can do that, they still will try to do whatever they want to do. We could rise above or we could fall to their level. I think it's important for us to gently remind people what we're doing here. And we will become. That's what this program will be. It will become something that I've never imagined and you've never imagined, but it will be about all of us coming together. It's not about anything but interacting and becoming the best version of ourselves. Sabrina, how are you? So good to see you. Oh, let's see. Right now I'm on for 3 hours and 22 minutes. I'm going to play you guys one more clip here because it's 1:58 in the morning. And I need to get some rest. Tomorrow is Thursday. We have a big couple days coming up here, especially if there's going to be a lockdown on the 18th. It's like Sunday night, Monday, something like that. I don't know if there is. I'm just thinking some crazy stuff's going down. But let me play you one final clip here, and just to remind you guys that I will be here tomorrow. And the next day, you know what I mean. You know how that goes. To finish off the night, let me play you. Let's see what I can play you here. Well, I'm going to play this. This is today's Donald Trump clip from his rally about Hunter Biden. It's a good way to end the show. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump, who's on the campaign trail, and some information about Sleep Sofa came out today. Let's get to it. Thank you so much. We are officially weeks away from the election where I destroy Joe Biden in the square. And very, very bad information is coming out about the Sleep Sofa, and nobody's talking about it like his son Hunter, the crackhead. I mean, Zira, did you see this guy? Look at the pictures, people. You're going to have to search, though. Why is Hunter Biden information being censored from Facebook and Twitter? I think I'm going to have to take them down. What do you think? I think I'm going to have to do it. We're weeks away from me winning the election again. And all of this information's coming out about the Sleep Sofa, and nobody wants to pick up the cushions and see what's underneath. I'm going to flip that friggin' Sleep Sofa over. I'm going to grab that Joey futon, and I'm going to turn it upside down for you. Look, you may think Joe Biden's okay right now. Just wait till you see what we have in store for good old Sleepy Pooper Pants. That's right, he's going down. We're taking down Pelosi as well. I think my favorite photo was of Hunter Skeet Ulrich Biden passed out with a crack pipe falling out of his mouth. It was so funny. I was like, what is Skeet Ulrich doing? He's asleep with a crack pipe in his mouth. Hilarious. I got an idea. Why don't we give him a job with Burisma Oil for the Ukraine? We'll take $3.5 million from the Russian mayor's wife. And I got one more. Let's take $1.5 billion in securities from China. How about that, Skeet Ulrich Biden? Huh? Oh my goodness. Look, there's plenty more to come. Just stay tuned and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Well, guys, now we're back over 30. I can't go anywhere. What the hell? It's 2 a.m. We're going to have to keep going. You guys want to laugh a little? You feeling for maybe one more face swap? Listen, if we duck below 30, we'll call it an evening. How about that? But if you guys bring me up over 40, we're going till like 6 a.m. Anyway, let's see what we got here. We're at 31. We're teetering, guys. Let me play you one more. Teetering. The Biden. What was the second Trump? Let me just throw something on here. It was Gold Saver. What was that? What a Gold Saver. We're going to put that up. No, I lost it. And squeeze. Trump Pence song 2. See, there was a second Trump song. I want to hear what this one is. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump with another little chat with Mike Pence. Let's get to it. Yep, just another day here at the White House. Did you hear they tried to poison me yesterday? Yeah, I can't believe it. They tried to poison. No, they literally sent Nancy Pelosi into my office. And I just realized I gotta keep the door closed, because if she comes in, she may just fart or something. And it could lead to my imminent death. So basically, I told them to keep the poison away. Look, the bottom line is that people really don't like the Trumper. But it's not anything new. It's been like this since I came down the escalator. You know, I happen to say that they sent a lot of murderers and rapists from Mexico. But look, they also sent a lot of good people from Mexico too. But they forgot about the good people part, and they just call me names. You know, I spent a lot of nights crying on my pillow, and Melania has to console me. And she says something every time that makes me laugh. She says, just imagine, Donald, right now. Just remember that Biden's probably taking a nap on his Joey futon right now. It always makes me laugh. Sleeps over Joe, sleepy Joe, sleepy, sleepy, sleepy Joe. I gotta call Pensy and see if I'm singing that one correctly. Pensy, I'm sorry to bother you so late. I need a vocal note again. Tell me, how does this sound? Sleep sofa, sleepy sleep sofa, how's your Joey futon? How's that sound? Is that good?
That sounds good, Mr. President. But what about ending on a high note?
Oh, you want me to go up this time? Okay. Sleepy sofa, sleepy. Wait, hold on.
Just a little less, Mr. President.
Okay, let me give it a shot. Sleep sofa, sleep sofa.
Yes.
I think it sounds pretty good, Pensy. Thank you. Look, I'll call you tomorrow with more. Appreciate it, Betsy.
Donald!
Melania's calling. Melania, I hear you. I'll be right there. God almighty.
Oh, guys, I want to just say this is just nuts. All the stuff I do here is just completely nuts. Holy cow. This is funny. Trump ripping Joe. Let's see what this is. What the hell?
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We're going to join Donald Trump for his daily conference. We'll see what this is about. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to share a couple of things about Sleeps Over Joe. Of course, you know he's a bumbling Biden sleeping on his Joey futon, but he also has some very, very poor qualities as well. Like, did you know that he calls his Aunt Judy whenever he has a question? Did you know that little boys and girls run their hands up and down his legs? Did you know he likes to sniff the hair of little boys and girls and kiss them right square on the forehead? And he whispers weird stuff in their ears, too. I can't figure it out, but everybody seems to want him to be president. Of course, he doesn't realize what he's doing, and he forgot his name this morning. Look, all I can tell you is that sleep's over. He's a friggin' mess, people. I mean, seriously, that's your candidate? You know I'm going to murder him in the square, right? We're going to have a boxing match in the square,
Going to use his head like a bobblehead Joe. Look, we're going to have a bumbling Biden bobblehead contest, okay? I'm going to see how many times I can pop him in the head before he remembers his name. But I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow on the next Real Talk, I guess, because I don't have a show anymore. Anyway, we're still winning Big League. Not against the flu hod, but we're winning Big League against President She-Hole, Nancy Pelosi, and, of course, a Sleep Sofa Joe. So, have a nice nap in your Joey futon, Sleepy. I'll see you soon.
Oh, my goodness. Resident, you're hilarious. Vintage throughout a meme, I guess, that Trump came out with today. That's it instead of president. Resident. Mark Troost in the house. How are you, my friend? And Valerie, I want to say quickly, hold on a second. We saw a few new people. Sabrina's here. Sabrina, love having you here. Obviously, you know that. Britt is with us. I'm so happy you made it, Britt. And what else? We had a couple other people I saw that came on late night. Guys, we're up to 33 people, like at 2 in the morning. I've been live for 3 hours and 31 minutes. And Tim's still kicking it with us, which I love. Dana, I'm so happy that Dana's still here with me. Dana, you guys, listen, all of you guys are so cool because what we're here to do is connect. And the fact that you hang out with me until I decide to leave is nuts because I will never go anywhere. So, sorry. I am fading, though. I think this is going to have to be the last one. Let's see. Did I do Bobblehead, bumbling Bobblehead? What was this one? Pre-28. Let's see.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head down to Donald Trump at his press conference for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump!
Thank you. Thank you for joining me on the next episode. Well, let me stop for a moment. I think what I'll do is tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the resurgence, really. We're going to bring the Donald Trump show out of retirement. Are you ready, people? We're going to rip apart the sleep sofa and find out what it's made of, really. It's probably made of like old cottage cheese or something, but we're going to find out, and we're going to see lots of clips of Joey Futon. Perhaps we could discuss some of the other things, some of the stupid Biden, I call them Bidenisms. I have a lot of Bidenisms I'm going to play for you. That's right, anytime Biden bumbles, he's really just a Bidenism. It's a bumbling Bidenism. So we're going to do that as well tomorrow in episode 26 of the Donald Trump show. And we're going to do it every day, really. But I had to put it on the shelf for at least a couple weeks until we realized how the sleep sofa is getting worse, really. The other day, he was talking about lifting the teleprompter, like live. Couldn't get questions from a young girl unless they were scripted. Look, I can't help it that he's a sleep sofa that takes naps every 15 minutes on the hour. But I will be back tomorrow with lots of clips to show you. So have a good night.
My people, my family. This has been another epic night. 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 55 seconds. We're just about to hit the 3:34. Guys, these shows go. Remember we were 27 minutes in. I'm like, strap in. Another 3 to 4 hours coming at you. Well, you guys stuck with me. You hung tight. Hadley, my brother. And I want to welcome all the new mods. I'm going to email you all tomorrow, so if you can send me a note so I make sure I have you all, I'll put a group message together so we can all stay in contact. And I want to make sure that everybody just knows, like, when I can't speak to everybody that's in the chat, like when Britt comes in, and Glynis already has the heads up on all of this, but, like, I still want to try to get everybody together so we can all kind of rely on each other if anybody needs anything. And really, if you could just remind everybody that I love them. When I can't, because that's probably the biggest thing is you need to understand how important you are to this program. And I'd be here broadcasting to zero, but now that you've found me, you need to understand what my true mission is to actually lighten up your entire existence. And it sounds crazy, I know that. That's what I want to do. I just want to try my best to make it happen. If it doesn't happen, I'll at least try my best. And that's all we have in this life is attempting everything our intuition asks us to attempt. And if we do that, I believe then we will have a free spirit. We will have lived the way we were meant to live. I feel like the way we weigh ourselves down is all the missed opportunities, all the regrets we look back at. We're thinking to ourselves, oh, what if we did this? Or what if I picked myself up and what if I bought that stock that day? You know, like a lot of weird stuff we torture ourselves, let's be honest. So I'd prefer to look back and be like, man, remember I failed at this, I failed at that, I failed at this, I failed at that. Yep. I learned I wasn't good at those things. We duck below 30. That's our opportunity to call this a night. Yes, Sabrina, I do Zoom for my interviews. So next time I'm going to have Sabrina on here at some point to talk about spiritualism, spirituality, and how religion has gone the wrong way at a certain point. Like it was probably moving the right direction and then man got involved and destroyed it all. And my newest way of explaining it is so simple. You know, you can't take someone who said something and 90 years later you're going to write it and try to say you got it right. There's no way. It's fake news. Like the essence is important, but the detail is wrong. Can't be. I started reading some of the things like the smiting and all this crazy stuff. I was like, this is nuts. There's no way. It's not smiting. There's no freaking way. If Jesus or whatever wanted the entire world to come together. And I think the turning the cheek thing, it seems a little weird that this one time it's turn the cheek, the other time is I'll smite you. Like it's either one way or the other. Okay. Man got involved and said one or the other. Anyway, now I'm rambling my face off. Oh, Sabrina's dealing with the cell. Yeah, when we get to it, it's going to be, I think Zoom is the best way to do it. But we'll figure it out. The other way to do it, Sabrina, is we could just do the phone call. I'm sorry I didn't get to get the number on for you guys tonight for some call-ins. Let's do that tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's a Thursday night. We're going to take some call-ins. And we're going to see if we can get to the bottom of a few things for you. So bring your questions. If you have any curiosities that you'd like to see what the universe has to say about. Because I think what's lovely about this show is everything that comes out of it is in the moment. Never learned how to play the guitar. Just figured it out. Never learned how to real talk. Just let it happen. And same thing with the FaceSwaps. Everything's improvised. This is literally the moment taking place every single day. And I love that you guys are along for the ride. And it only gets better from here. So, if you have not yet, head to DLive, please. We're only something like 19 away from hitting that big magic 200 number, where we'll be able to do our private show there once a week. Send your requests. I will try any song. I got one I'm working on for Justice. Let's see if I can do that tomorrow. And I will see you tomorrow. And every day. It's MARKPIRES. And it's real talk. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.